And we're live. I have a poor signal. I think I'm missing something. Record. Give me 1 sec.
Hi, London. Hi. Hi, Lloyd. We're having poor signal. Tony is going to try and make a connection. Hi, Colette. Missed us last week. You didn't see the uploaded video. Hi, good to see you. Thank you. Thank you. Tony's going to check on the something with the internet. Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. Susanna. He says you're early for once in your life. Oh my God. Hi. Hi. Well, I'm glad that you're here. Naku. Hi, Naku. Good evening. Hi. Devon says I had to search for the video. The notification was not sent. Notification was not sent.
Yeah, there's a notification to all our subscribers when we go live.
So was it sent now?
No, we don't send it. We just YouTube sends it.
Oh, so they would have sent it now?
Sure.
Oh, I don't know what happened with the notification, Devon. Maxine says the live disappeared last week. I think we took it off us to edit something. Tony, when you put it up, we've been so busy, and last week we actually did. What did we do again? Vendor's mortgage. We did vendor's mortgage last week. So those of you who missed vendor's mortgage, you would have missed something, right? So you missed that this week. I tried to get a topic for this week, but I just couldn't manage to get it going. Just have so many things happening.
It should taper off by like October though. And then it's going to pick up again for Christmas.
What should taper off?
Work.
Why would work taper off for us? You would hope that work never tapers off.
No, but your big projects would be finished, so work will taper off that way.
Yeah, you mean the construction projects. Yeah, the construction projects have been running, man. But as Tony says, it should taper off. But that's if I don't take on any new projects. Hi, Kay. Tony Sasana says she's early for once in her life.
Ah,
welcome. That can't be. I mean, if you're late, you're in trouble.
Well, technically, we were 2 minutes late.
Devon says St. Catherine is booming. So is Clarendon. We actually came from a housing development out in Clarendon today called Money Mosque.
Money Mosque.
The Money Mosque. We'll probably go back there tomorrow and do a video for you guys. The Money Mosque community, that whole Money Mosque scheme is coming together nicely. We also will be having a house coming out. That's for sale. So we have a couple of things coming out this week actually. Tony, you can keep up with the pace. The pace.
Maybe with some Red Bull and no sleep. Probably can. Video at night.
Huh? A video at night? You're going to your bed by 8 o'clock. What kind of video at night you all do?
I don't know. I just don't function after 8. Like, my body just goes into shutdown mode.
I hear you. So we have some things coming out.
You looking for your list?
Looking for my list, but somehow not finding my
list.
Things to do. So the video is coming out. Here's Clarendon. Palmbrook Estate. We have an Eltham coming out. We have a Waterford. We have a Out of the Blue 5 acre coming out. What else? We have it's not here, but we have Annette Crescent apartment coming out as well.
We have a house in Maypen coming out.
That's at
Brookhaven.
Mm-hmm. In Maypen Clarendon on the outskirts. All right, let me just make a note of it here before I forget. All right.
Someone is saying no Xander.
I tell you, Xander actually just fell down. So Xander is now standing up, holding on, that stage, right? Standing up, holding on to things. So he did the creeping thing for about 1 week, I kid you not. Then decided this is not for me. And started holding on and stand up. So he started in the crib and then him holding on and walking around now.
Holding on to furniture and
trying to move around. So he's walking around with furniture. But I don't know what happened. His mom and him, they were in the living room a while ago, and I hear one piece of screaming. Tony run downstairs. There, where was he? On his back?
No, she had already picked him up.
Oh, she picked him up.
He fell from standing.
He fell from standing and started a piece of screaming. So I guess when he calms down, he'll come up.
Someone's asking if you know we have anything in Manchester.
Anything in Manchester?
No, we just have a lot of land in Newport for sale.
Yes. A quarter acre. We also had a Cedar Grove. We're not sure if it's gone yet, but there's an offer on it. Cedar Grove, 5.5 million. And that's almost it's 18,000 square feet.
Mm-hmm. Joseph says, I'm adding a room to my family house. Is there any way I can protect myself from being thrown out later?
Joseph, I'm laughing.
In the future, any legal way I can protect myself? I'm in the USA.
Joseph? Unfortunately not.
There's no way? Unless it was like Stratton.
How are you going to protect yourself? Well, you can save the monies that you're spending. Save the receipts. Save the receipts. So if it ever come to a court issue, you have those receipts to show that you actually added on to this property.
Okay.
But really and truly, you should live good with your family, man.
I know, and he said throat, like
yeah.
Like...
I don't think they would have thrown you out unless you become bad. They shouldn't. You have your room. When you come, you're staying there, and in adding on to the family house, you're adding value.
Mm-hmm.
People who come and add value to their families, everybody love them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you should love them. So if you're a sister or a brother in Jamaica, you have a brother like Joseph Afari, and you live in a mama house with 2 bedroom, and Joseph add on 2 more room and this and that, and improve the property, you should be happy.
Mm-hmm.
You should be happy. What you should say to Joseph is, Joseph, I can't go and rent out the place, make you half of the money and you take half. That way Joseph make money and you make money.
Mm-hmm.
When Joseph come in, him say, Sunday, me come home and don't rent the place for 2 weeks. Kind of thing. So the family prospers from the addition.
Mm-hmm.
So those of you with relatives overseas, I heard a horrible story since week. A young man building a house out here, and his brother actually robbed him. Rob him, things them and sell it. Awful. He was living at the property, supposed to be keep and care. No, people, if my brother they are foreign, and he must send money and build big house, me happy, Me I secure my room, Tony.
Because it's not like your brother going to
Yeah, me secure my room, Me I say, this is mine, and me I move in my bed and sit now. When him come, me treat him the nicest way and everything. I me take care of the property, me sweep the yard, me plant the flowers, them. Me make him feel pleased when him come.
Plant a mango tree in the backyard.
Yeah. So even if him wife or baby mother, whoever come and like them want to throw him system, I say, what you talking about? You crazy? Woman, go sit down. This is my sister who take care of this place when me not there. So you can't come, and plus, me know my sister from birth. Me just meet you. So you can't come and now come talk about that. So just keep hold your corner and hold your lane. Keep yourself quiet. Right? That's how brothers and sisters must live and family must live.
What I never understood is that you have siblings in the States who are doing so well. And people from the States seem to have such a big heart.
Yeah,
they want to give back.
Yeah, they do.
And they spend all this money giving back. And you wouldn't even take care of what you're getting.
Yeah. You act as if these people not working in snow and sleet and...
No, but you act like them owe you. Like it's something they have to do, which they don't.
Yeah, it's like...
They're doing it out of the goodness of their heart because they love you and they love their country and they want to see that you're doing okay.
Yeah. I remember when Rachel born, my brother was in the States at the time. And he sent everything, high cheer, swing, you name it. I mean, things that we couldn't afford at the time. This was 26 years ago. And he sent us everything. I mean, Xander born now, I can't buy those things. But 26 years ago, I couldn't afford it. So Rachel had play a pen, high cheer.
The little tricycle thing and a chair.
The little tricycle thing. I know we still have it from Little Tykes. Xander going to use it now because Rachel saved it. So you must appreciate when you have family overseas and them send you barrel and them sending these things. And I must remind you, the barrel that them send is a resource, right? The barrel is like cash to you because you don't have to buy the flour, the rice, and the sugar. So because you don't have to buy the flour, rice, and sugar, that is like money you have in your pocket to use to do other things. So I wanted to make sure that you treat your brothers and sisters, your mother, your father, all your relatives, your man, your boyfriend, your baby father. Treat your husband and people that are overseas and them work hard and do these things. Treat them good, man. Treat them good. How can a man build me a house? My brother build a house at Jamaica. I'm a thief for things and man sell it and then I don't live anywhere. How is that possible?
I mean, if you did live somewhere already, it probably wouldn't be so bad. But you live nowhere. This was your chance to have somewhere to live.
Yeah.
And you just sold it out.
And to eat. Because the brother was sending money, you know.
Yeah.
And the man was sending barrel, you know. You can't walk up and not look pretty.
You know what I'm saying? With foreign people, they always pay their utility bills. So you could literally live in that house and pay no utility bills and they would still pay it. And take care of the garden and everything.
Take care. I mean, come on, guys. Jamaicans, you have it good. I wanted to multiply that, build on that, you know what I mean? Because all that house have all a basement. I don't take the whole basement for myself. So there was a question above that, something about Mandeville, Manchester. There is a development called Perth in Manchester, NHT.
Oh, you're doing what houses now, right?
Yeah, but Joseph, I don't really know if you can protect yourself like that more than to live good. And keep your bills, as I say, if it goes to the court, you have that, right?
Or build a small room. That way it's not so exorbitant if you do happen to have to walk away from it.
Yeah. I've known family members who have done that and they've walked away from it. All right. Good evening. It's been a while. You're looking very well. Thank you, Hurt. Thank you, Muriel. Trying to lose weight. Nobody asked me to lose weight yet. No, I know, but I'm trying to lose weight.
Well, we're looking young and sprucey.
I have lost weight, actually. I'm coming down from 212 to 178 was the last weight on Friday. And I've had to probably say, Claudia, let me slow down some of this weight losing if I move too fast. Because, you know, you try to solve one problem here so, and then another problem starts. So I'm having two problems now with this weight loss. The weight loss is good enough. So that's not a challenge. As a matter of fact, those of you who want to lose weight, I've tried to lose weight for years. From I had Rachel 26 years ago, I've been trying to lose weight. I went all the way up to 212. 26 years, guys. Rachel was 26 yesterday, right? It was her birthday. But everything starts with your brain, you know. It's a why. Why do I need to lose weight? If you don't have that why, it's not going to happen. All right? So I've lost, so I'm from 212 to 178. Somebody do the maths. All in about just 2 months. So I'm saying to Tony, I have to slow down some other weight, you know. So I have another problem now. Can't find nothing to wear because everything is loosey-goosey. Everything is a 1X, you know, because you're the 212 and 1X, yeah, wearing it. Now we're not sexy. Yeah, we're a pure baby mother looking blouse, right? So I'm there. Jeez, now fit. So size 14 down to, I'm now at size 12, going to a size 10. Actually bought, because I only wear Levi's jeans. I don't like the other jeans. So I usually walk into Lee's Fifth Avenue name, who sell the Levi's. Lee's, I said, I don't need to try it. Let's give me a size 14 short, 32. I call it short because you know them coming, and I want it straight. Them coming skinny, and they also come in barefoot, something like that. Boot cut, right? But I don't like boot cut, and I don't like skinny. So you look like a dark tone. You need more light. Oh, so therefore, I usually go in there. I don't try it on. I know what I wear, but no, I don't know the size.
Just to try them on.
So I will try on. So when I tried on last time, I was at 12.
Someone's asking if this is Perth.
Perth is Perth.
No,
Perth is, we went there the other day, remember? So Perth is where we were selling, where we showed you the Cedar Grove land. So the Cedar Grove land that we show you, so you pass Northern Caribbean. You made the right turn. No. Pass Northern Caribbean, go down, the third on the road on the right, I think is Cedar Grove. You turn in there, saying go around, keep left. And the Perth housing scheme is on the right. But I do believe they're doing houses. I saw houses. So instead of Perth, the first Perth was land they gave you. The second Perth they're doing now, they're doing houses. But I don't know if NHT has opened up for those as yet.
I like the fact that they're doing homes though, because I think Manchester needed a housing development like that.
Yeah, they did. But I can't think of anything else that housing that NHT is doing on that side, apart from Perth. You can look at NHT website too. They always put up what they're doing. All right, Joseph says, thank you for the advice. What I want to hear, I'll do it. All right, keep all your build them. And listen, when you build a place, you know, you must go and stay in it. Keep on care. As I say, if you're not going to be there, furnish it. Say, okay, you can rent it short term for me, get half of the money, open a bank account for it. Whoever control it, it could be a sister, your mother, whoever. Your baby mother, whoever. You say, okay, just put the money in the account. You can take a part and put the rest in the account. You know, you might have repairs and so. But you make it, you share the efforts. All right? So Maxine, you asked him if it's Perth. Yeah, that's Perth.
Just a little suggestion, you can get a padded headband around the baby's head to protect it from hitting the floor when he falls.
Oh,
that is kind of cool.
That is so nice. Oh, thank you so much. We're gonna get that right away. A padded headband. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do that because Manny screams when he just hates it. When he was sitting, he used to fall over too, but he found a way to catch himself.
Bite.
Yeah, pipe. So he found himself to catch himself before his head actually hits. But now that he's at a higher elevation, I guess he hasn't figured out yet that when he's falling, he can use his hand and still catch himself before his head hits, you know? Agreed, but only my other brother, what? Tony, why you keep missing other people? I'm asking a question. Agreed. Josh Shariko, what was the question? Only with my brother and sister, no other family member. Or you're responding to my question that I answered with Joseph?
It seems that way.
All right. Good day, Nicole. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you for tuning in too. Having a land in Ocho Rios, especially Monique and Walker's Wood for sale.
Monique?
There was a Monique, a 3 acres.
Walker's Wood.
Walker's Wood. There was a Walker's Wood too. I remember seeing it. What do you want? A land for development, or you want a land to just to build a house? That is Sabino. Nicole. Maxine, not Perth Road. There is one up by Knockpatrick. There's one by Knockpatrick too, NHT. I didn't go that far.
Where's Knockpatrick?
That's past. Went on to Newport.
Oh.
Northern Caribbean University. They reached Cedar Grove. They reached Knockpatrick at the T junction. So I know Mandeville guys. I was going to live there one time.
Why you change your mind?
I went on the north coast and realized how beautiful it was with the sea view and just one straight road and everything is just there. And oh my God, I just love the north coast now. So that's actually where I'm going to live.
Naku says, so how did you lose the weight, Miss Claudia?
Oh, somebody finally, Naku. Naku, you want to lose some? Naku is a girl or a boy?
I'm not sure.
Naku. All right. I'm getting it, you know. How much question I have? What you did? What do you take? I don't take anything. All right. Oh, somebody else asked me. London asked me too. London to Jamaica. What did you take to take it off? All right. So Naku and London. The first thing you need to take to lose the weight is a why. Now, when I had Rachel at, I think I was 28 or 29, I want to take it off for aesthetics, really. You know, you put on this baby fat and you put on this weight, so you see, you know.
But wasn't the reason before you got pregnant with Rachel? The first one?
The first time I took off weight was because I couldn't get pregnant. So the doctor said, oh, Claudia, you have too much weight and that is affecting your metabolism and whatever. So I bought a book called Fit for Life. Some of you should know that book. I think I talked about it already. Matter of fact, I'm looking at it right now. Tony can pick it up. See there on the shelf. So the book is called Fit for Life by the Diamonds. I think it's Marlon Diamond and Harvey Diamond. Marlon actually went on to write a recipe book. But I bought the first Fit for Life, which is book 1. I think this book I'm looking at, staring at me, is book 2.
You lost the cover.
I lost the cover. But this is Fit for Life 2. This is the front, but we lost the cover. So the book read, long time me have it, and you can actually find the date. Oh, can't find the date.
No, you never written it on the cover.
But this is Fit for Life 2. So I bought Fit for Life 2 in 07. But I bought Fit for Life 1 with the year before I had Rachel, which would have been 94. And this book taught me combination, as in how to eat. So it says basic thing, fruits in the morning, lunchtime you're going to eat protein and veg, dinner time you're going to eat starch and veg. Or you can switch it around. So the basic thing is do not eat protein and starch together. So don't eat
rice and
peas and chicken, which is what you normally eat. Or rice and oxtail. Or stew peas and rice. Because the meat is a protein and the rice is a starch. Now, it teaches you that the basics of those two, the science behind those two is that the stomach or the mouth send out certain, I forget the name. If it's enzymes, I don't think it's enzymes. Whatever it's called, it sends it out to digest those things. So it's going to send it out to digest the fats, the proteins, and the starch. Starting in the mouth, down to your stomach. And then the intestines, will take it up and take it where it wants to go. But if you put starch and protein in your belly at the same time, so what happens? You need, from chemistry class, you know that you need an acid to break down a protein. Mm-hmm. And you need an alkaline to break down a starch. So if you put starch and protein in your stomach at the same time, the body sends acid and it sends alkaline, and you know from chemistry that it neutralizes. So not being broken down.
So we're going.
It rotten in your belly.
Oh, and so it comes out the other end.
And comes out the other end, which is why when it comes out the other end, it have a smell. So everybody,
and that's why it's so much too.
So everybody, if you want to start losing the weight, that's the first change you need to make. No, the first change is to decide you want to lose the weight. And then the first change is to actually have a why. So the reason why you want to lose this weight. What is the fundamental reason? So the first time I actually went on this journey, I wanted to get pregnant. And it was happening for me. So I said, no, man, I'll make a change, man. So I did that. I bought the Fit for Life. And it says you have to do exercise.
Were you overweight?
Yeah, I was. I was 165 pounds. When I went on Fit for Life, I actually went down to 135 pounds. So that's when I got pregnant.
It's crazy.
And I actually bought a skipping rope and I skipped at that time. All right. So
I remember that.
Remember the skipping rope?
Yes.
As a matter of fact, I still have it downstairs on a treadmill. So this time now, why did I have to lose this weight? No.
You want to be pretty for YouTube?
No, not because remember saying me want to be pretty for YouTube long time. Every time I said, Tony, can't go on YouTube live, man, because me have to lose weight, I'm too fat to go on YouTube live. I kept saying it, remember?
Yes.
Till eventually she convinced me. Even to jump in front of the camera, I kept saying, Claudia, I've too much weight, 212, what made me for that camera? Anyway, she convinced me I went on the camera. So of course, being in front of you guys was not enough reason. So you have to have a reason before you can have any results. Remember that. If you don't have the reason, you can't have results.
This is how men go to war. They have a reason why they're
going. You have a reason. So the first thing that hit me was went to the doctor. I had this headache first. Get up in the morning and my head just pounding. It happened 3 days straight. I'm saying, no, Claudia. Well, somebody said to me, go to the doctor. Because by the third day, I was pumping Advil liquid gel for the headache. So I'm saying, Claudia, no, you need to go to the doctor and find out what the problem. I went to the doctor, did my pressure. My pressure was 170 at over 120. The doctor was like, hell, you're walking dead right here, though. And right away, he gave me a tablet. I said, no, Claudia, your pressure's way too high. What's happening? So I don't know. Anyway, I go back in my thinking cap on my team. I said, well, I was eating Solomon gun there and crackers. Mm-hmm. The thing tastes so nice. I'm literally almost there have the whole thing of Solomon gun crackers over 2 days. So that first salt sodium thing, before my blood pressure was like 120 over 80. It was always 120 over 80. But I understand that 120 over 80 is not even a good number. It really should have been lower, right? But that Solomon gun, they tipped me. So I said, okay, cut out the salt. I'm going to cut out pigtail, salt fish, salt mackerel, Solomon gun, salt pork, all of my favorite things. All my Trenton pork I cut out. And I started saying, okay, man, I'll get rid of this thing natural. So he gave me the tablets, I was still taking them, and it was keeping it down. And I said, no, man, I'll get this thing natural. So I started having beetroot, carrot, and ginger, which one of my clients told me about. That took it down. Started having a lot of coconut water and banana, which have potassium in it apparently. So that kept it down. But I realized that if I didn't have the coconut water or the juice or the banana or the beetroot juice and carrot and ginger, it kept going up back. Mm-hmm. Even though I wasn't eating the Solomon gun there and the saltfish and those things, right? I said, okay, no man, something wrong. So I started looking at other things I was eating. Lo and behold, some of the juices. I love orange juice. When I look at the box, the sodium in the orange juice is ridiculous, guys. So those of you who have high blood pressure and drinking orange juice and any juice on the back of the box, you have to look at it carefully because the sodium content is high. So I have to stop drinking orange juice. A couple other things too. So no sodas for me either because the sodium is high on the box as well. All right.
The thing that you like too, what was that? Cran water?
The cran water, the sodium is high. And I love the ocean splash grape. What's that name?
Yeah, I think that's it.
That's it. It's too high. So I had to stop. I stopped drinking those. Also, some of the condiments you're using, like the ketchup and the mayonnaise and those things, and your seasoning, the sodium is high. So I switched to Mrs. Dash, no salt. And that's what we use in our house now. Also switch the oil that I use. So I switched to coconut oil, avocado oil, if I'm gonna cook, and then olive oil. I pour it on the food if I really want to oil it food. Pour it on it.
Like on your salad.
Yeah. So having switched that, I was still eating things like bread, crackers. I was eating all of those basically. Still. Because I was just at the time focused on the high blood pressure. Then something else happened. My stomach started feeling funny, like acid reflux, and that kind of thing kept coming. Xander's asleep? Oh dear, Xander's asleep. Everybody. So acid reflux started. Thanks, Rick. Acid reflux started. And I had to go back to the doctor. And the doctor gave me some tablets again. I said, no, Claudia, tablet did not work. So I went to a nutritionist named Mr. Hootie. And he gave me a cleanse first and then went back on to eating, and he told me what to eat. Same thing with Fit for Life said, the fish and your veg and so on. The protein and your veg. Yeah, okay, good. I'm still not losing any weight. I still didn't have a reason to want to lose weight. When they did the ultrasound for my stomach, that radiologist, which is a doctor, found out that I had fatty liver. So I Google fatty liver. How you get rid of this thing? No tablets of fatty liver, guys. If them tell you have fatty liver, forget that. There's no tablet, but you can get cirrhosis of the liver if you continue with the fatty liver. So of course, now I had a reason now to lose weight, but still the reason I never strong enough still, because I was still I went out. I remember I went at one point to 195.
You're still functioning.
I was still functioning. I went to 195 using the Fit for Life method, but I wasn't exercising. I was on my treadmill. I wasn't walking. I wasn't doing anything. I'm doing that ping pong with it. Till one morning now, me get up about a month, 2 months ago now, and my hand couldn't go up. Started in this hand first, my right hand, but see now I can't go right up and I can't go back, right? This hand couldn't move. It was locked in this position. It just couldn't move. And I was in excruciating pain if I tried to move it. Then, about 2 days, I said, all right, maybe I sleep bad. You know, in Jamaica, and you get up here and say, you sleep bad. I say, all right, you take some ginger tea or some mint tea, because you swear say I gas in my hand. Yeah, because I'm a Jamaican, I swear everything is gas, you know. Then I get up 2 days later, this hand can't move again. I said, geez, peace. So my 2 unlocks, so now I can't move. So luckily I told you and Rachel, because they are the ones that had to call out to and them help me shower them. Little boy, I tell you, if you're not sick, you don't want them to pick me up. Them do everything literally for me, because them 2, and even Rachel just brought me the water and she opened the bottle for me. The bottle is already, comes to me already open. I'll tell you why too. So I went to the doctor and he said I had something called frozen shoulder. I said, frozen shoulder, what on earth is that? Anyway, I'm giving some tablets to take. And it kind of started release my shoulder, but I had another problem. My fingers were in pain. I couldn't sleep. My fingers were shooting, literally shooting pain, guys. I said, what on earth is this? Anyway, then this pain started to move around my body. So one morning is my shoulder. Next morning is my ankle. Then it got to my wrist. So this wrist was swollen, big. Went back to the doctor, he gave me an injection in it. It brought down the swelling. But my joints, all my joints kept. Every morning, it was a different set of joints that were just in pain. They call it inflammation. Serious pain, guys. I couldn't open a bottle like this. Couldn't. My kids had to be opening the bottles, turning on the pipes. At one point, I was using my stick more. Somebody used to see me in a video, I usually have a stick, but usually that stick is usually to help me over a hill. But I was actually using a stick on the flats because the pain went to my knees and it stayed in my knees. So my knees were swollen, real huge, and I couldn't walk, right? Had to hire a driver. So you did hear me in some of the videos with a driver now, Foster. So he drives me around and all of that. So now I had 3 reasons. So I said, Claudia, the first problem, my knee started, and I have to go in the bathroom. I said, Claudia, no. I decided I was going to buy one of those raised toilet seats. You know, you buy those raised toilet seats. So I was like, no, Claudia, you're not getting there. You're only 55. What the hell? How can you be doing this now? This is a people when they reach down in the 80s. I was like, come on. So I was in the bathroom in the shower, and I said, you know something, Claudia, you have to get your act together. The doctor, when I went to the doctor and he said, listen, you have arthritis. And I did the test, came back, rheumatoid arthritis. And he said, listen now, rheumatoid arthritis is something where you kind of have to live with maybe for the rest of your life by taking some drugs and whatever. I said, oh, you will back it up. Anyway, the doctor was good enough, he gave me 2 injections. So they helped me and relieve me. But I said, no, man, I have to get rid of some of that weight, you know. Because when I came down, I couldn't move or something. So well, something heavy. You know, you try to use your hand to elevate yourself. I don't know if you ever reach that stage there. Let us imagine you try to lift up 212 pounds, 2 bags of cement on 2 shoulders. That's my weight.
And only that too, you have Rachel and I who are under 120 pounds trying to
manage me. You know, so I'm have to hold my hand and hold me up. I put on my pants, I put on my socks and my shoes. They were very good about it though. I'm saying, no man, me have Xander for go live for now. I'm more run up and down with Xander and teach him certain things. Me have to get with it, friend. So I get up and I say, hold on, Claudia, I need a change. So I call my Tayuti, who's the nutritionist. I said, Tayuti, give me an appointment. Give me an appointment for the next day. I'm going to Tayuti and he said, Claudia, you have to cleanse. So I have to cleanse all the inflammation out of my body. So he gave me 5 juices and I have to be on these juices for 8 weeks. Of course, you're going to lose some weight if you're on juices for 8 weeks. So that the juices are to cleanse and to cut down, because his thing is it cannot be healthy. Disease happen in a body that is overweight. And that's the truth. And the high blood pressure, the fatty liver, them things that start with me having too much fat on my body and not doing enough exercise and just a name a whole heap of pork and where next something name. I love them something name. I'm not tell a lie. The oxtail. All the oxtail, I'm gonna cut off the fat for me. You know? You give me with the fat for it. That's how I love it, right? So it started with that. So I have been on the juices. I've also switched how I eat. So if I'm eating, well, I don't go back to eating yet, but when I get back to eating, it's definitely protein and veg, starch and veg, and no rice and peas and chicken for me. If I'm gonna eat chicken, I have to eat it with callaloo, cabbage, pak chow, salad.
Can you have the rice and peas and a salad?
Yes, you can. So the only 2 starches you can combine is the rice and the peas. So any rice and peas can be combined. The body recognizes it as a starch and only send whatever it needs to digest as starch. Because what happens, your body, when the food don't digest, some of us have low metabolism like me. Like my kids' metabolism fairly high, like 20 metabolism high, mine is low. Because when you get older, you lose certain hormones too. You go into menopause to ladies and you're going to lose certain things. So even one of the other things that happened to me, my back, my van, I think, went into a pothole and give me a fracture in one of my discs. So I have to take calcium to build up my bone. So I have to be on a lot of calcium and green juice and green veg and those things. So those of you in Jamaica, you can go to Tahuti if you want to really start the cleanse and get the inflammation out of your body. Because the problem is inflammation. And one of the things remember to like, no, I'm not in any pain. Once you're in pain, you have a problem. Pain in your head, pain in your hand, pain in your eye. Anywhere you have pain in your body, there is a problem going on, right? So I have now corrected the high blood pressure. That's down to the other day, that's 112 over something or another. So that's down without me I'm not taking any drugs for any high blood pressure, nor any drugs for any fatty liver. So I understand fatty liver will correct itself once you lose weight, get active, and start doing that, right? So the thing though is once you start losing weight, you have other problems. You don't have any clothes, and you end up with loose fat, loose skin, I should say.
So how you get rid of that?
You have to go tone.
Okay.
So after this period, and the thing is, I understand you can't tone a fat body. You have to get rid of the fat first, guys. So those of you who talk about you're gonna lift weights and you're gonna pump up this and you're bigger and fat. That makes no sense. You can't tone fat. You have to tone muscle. So you have to shed the fat first, then you tone up the muscles under the skin. And your skin will automatically, but the skin is elastic.
So you're gonna tone your body by yourself?
I'm gonna have to get a coach.
Yeah, because you don't know much about exercising.
No, and I'm not very disciplined. But a coach will get me moving. Just like when I was in netball club, we had a good coach.
There's a lady in our community with a coach, and man, he's rough.
I'm running her around the place, right?
He runs behind her. Keep on going, keep on going, keep on going.
Well, I'm not trying to get fit. I'm just trying to tone. So more than likely, this is going to be either me getting the machine at my house and the coach comes to my house, or I go to the gym and he's there and he helps me with these machines, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Fit for Life, go to Tahiti first so that you can get your cleanse. Once you get the cleanse, you cleanse out things like Canada, sugars. Oh, I forget to tell you too. So I'm not eating flour products. So that's all flour products, guys. So that's rice, bread, crackers, you name it. I mean, was a cheesecake freak. So you're not eating the cheesecake and the next one name the red one with the
Red velvet
cake. So you're not eating any dairy. I'm not eating any dairy. Not eating any flour products. I'm not eating any rice products. And there's one more. I'm not eating any sugar products. What? So you're gonna say, what am I gonna eat, Miss Davis? So you're eating vegetables. You're eating fruits. You're eating literally raw. So I tell
you can have
cafe, you can have
we
raw.
call that baked chicken. It's baked chicken.
Yeah, you can have baked chicken, but you can't put ketchup on it. Sugar.
There's ketchup on baked chicken?
Yeah, some people would ketchup.
Is that honey?
There is no sugar. So there's also literally no honey. So no honey, no stevia, no whatever.
So you drink your tea?
You're natural. No, absolutely. You drink it without sugars. Your sugar is your fruit. The God-grown fruit from the tree. That's your sugar.
Isn't honey from God?
If you have certain things in your body, you can't have sugar.
Oh, okay.
Because the sugar is acting against you. When all of that is cleared up, then you can have some sugar. So like me now, the nutritionist Tahuti, I'm not on any sugars. Because he wants to clear out any candida or what you call yeast, so you know as yeast. Because those things feed on sugar. And it upsets your whole body chemistry. Right? So that's one of the reasons you hold on to the weight.
Is yeast the one where if you have too much of it in your body, it causes bad breath?
Cause bad breath, it causes infections. Usually in your lower body parts. Some people have it on them skin. Yeah. If your tongue white too, because it can be an overgrowth of yeast. Right? So I just, for food now, my seasoning is a Mrs. Dash. Anyone at Mrs. Dash is good. No salt.
And all of a sudden you like pepper.
And all of a sudden, because before I couldn't tolerate pepper, guys. I literally couldn't tolerate pepper. But now, because my body is now cleansing, I can now eat pepper. It's amazing. I can eat the hottest of pepper. And before, my nose run, may I sneeze, may I cuss the people, want to put too much pepper on the food.
I remember I used to get upset at Rachel.
Yeah.
Because Rachel loves cooking with pepper.
No, I can literally eat any amount of pepper, literally. So everybody, so that's it. So you fix one problem, but you have a new problem. So I have two new problems that I have to be dealing with. The wardrobe problem and the loose skin. So I have to
the wardrobe problem you have to do the loose skin problem before the wardrobe though.
I have to do that before the wardrobe. But no, I have to put on some clothes. What you mean for aesthetics? So I'm walking around the place with a hang on me.
No, it just means that you're gonna buy 2 sets of clothes. You're gonna buy clothes from now, and then when you get told you're gonna need another set.
Well, I'll buy them at that time, but the part that I'm dreading is a toning part. I mean,
it just takes some work. Yeah,
it takes a lot of work. It's more work than buying a house, guys.
Yeah, it is.
And staying focused and losing the weight too is more work than buying a house, right? All those things are easy, but I know for some persons it's easy to lose weight. You can lose weight. For me, I can lose weight as I tell you I know what to do. Fit for Life taught me that already. But it's sticking to the lifestyle, right? So like Tahuti teaches raw. So my salad is actually raw. So he would prefer if I go totally raw.
Does anyone know if there's any vegan classes in Jamaica? That would be interesting to go through.
You want raw classes?
Yeah, vegan raw classes.
Yeah, vegan raw.
Shauna says, "Oh my God, Miss D, you were sick and didn't say a word.
No, so
You're still going hard. Hats off to you."
yeah, man, you have to go hard, Shana. The thing is, guys, when you get sick, it's not to stop. Unless the physical body really takes you out and down. Because I remember my knees were really swollen and big. And I told it, let me a tape measure. I'm doing one and I measure them. I say, oh, damn, my knee is still big. But I got my stick. I walked down the stairs, and my bedroom is upstairs. You know. I walk down the stairs and I shuffle, and I do what I'm supposed to do because I'm not staying in bed, you know.
At one point, you were wrapping the knees, remember?
Yeah, I was wrapping it in castor oil and all kind of thing. But when you get up in the morning and you don't feel like moving, the worst thing you can do is lie down in that bed. Unless, as you said, physically you really get knocked out and you just cannot move.
Mm-hmm.
But once you have an ounce of energy in your body and your foot can hit the floor, I suggest you get up. Just get up and get moving. And the thing too, I remember my mother died, you know, as a telephone operator on Island Life. And I got the news, and the other telephone operator was there, and she actually told the HR person. The HR person came to me and said, "You want to go home? You sure you can manage?" I said, "Yeah, man, I can manage. I work until I'm finished." The thing is, I tend to work through pain and suffering and, you know, these kind of things. You know, because she thought that because my mother just passed, I saw I would be out of it. But no, I tend to work through it. And that's one of the things you do where you get my kind of training. You have to push yourself beyond what you think you can do, because the body is built that way. The creator build your body, you know, what better machine there is than your body?
The Benz.
No. The Benz made by man. What better machine there is than your body? And usually it is something that you're eating. So like now at my age, there are certain things and products that I really have to give up because my body is just not processing it anymore.
What I do realize though, like on the days that I eat my fruits and my vegetables, I feel lighter.
Yes.
And I feel clearer.
Yeah, you have clarity in your brain.
Yeah.
You tend to feel foggy when you're just eating.
The day I take up my egg sandwich and planting, I know my morning is gone.
It's done. Or a big fat burger, fish burger, whatever burger you call it. So yes, everybody. So yeah, the Maxine, I agree with you, the Benz. So you have to it's easier to build a house and to buy a house than to try and lose weight. Not everybody wanted to find your why. Because the reason, you missed some questions at the top.
I'm going back.
Or the reason why you have to do this. So the reason why you have to buy a house, the reason why you have to get well, the reason why you have to go to university, the reason why you have to get married and find a husband and get married. What is your reason? The reason comes before the results. So you're not going buying a house, not Benz, not nothing, if you don't have a reason. What's the reason? It has to be there, right? So find your reason, find your why you have to do this. Once you find it, it just happens. So I didn't take anything to take it off. London. What I did was the juice flushes, and these juices are 5 juices that I have. I know one of them is aloe vera and tuna. I know one of them is a turmeric juice. Another one is a green juice. Another one is
nut milk.
A nut milk and something else. So 5 of those in the days. I drink those throughout the day. They're frozen for me. I pick them up. They're frozen. I drink them throughout the day, and they help with my cleanse and get rid of. Well, I know the turmeric and the aloe vera and the tuna is mostly for the inflammation to just get that out of my system. Because the inflammation is built up by the foods that you eat. So there are certain foods that you're not digesting well anymore. Like for me, cheese is one of them. So is milk, because I can't have pizza anymore.
And tomato.
And tomatoes, can't digest those anymore. So those create inflammation in the body and create pain all over the body and just immobilize it, right? So you want to be here as long as you can. I think you've lost your signal. Why?
I saw it. All the chats just disappeared.
Everybody type back if you can still hear
No,
us.
don't tell them to do that. Let's just look at it on the other
Oh,
side.
look at it on the other side. But they're still with us? You hope so.
I hope so. It says they're still connected. We just can't see anything.
Thumbs up if you're still hearing us. I think we lost your chat.
Let me try and log in.
Tony's gonna try and log in. Oh, it's back.
It's back?
Yeah.
Okay, here's the question.
All
Julia
right,
Davis.
I have a piece of land for sale. Oh, Julia, you need to give us that to sell. 12 million. You come in here to say you have a piece of land for sale. Tell us. Give it to us to sell. I will sell it for you.
Miss Dawn, Steffi, Miss D, give us the exclusive new developments that are up and coming on the North Coast, especially.
We're not really exclusive. You have Ochore's Country Club that's here already.
Out of the
You
blue.
have what's that one? What you call it?
Happy Cove.
Happy Cove. So we sell those. Fairways, but Fairways sold out. So Fairways in Draxall, that one is sold out. Down the line,
Lakeside View Park.
Lakeside View Park, still have 3 beds and 2 beds. Down the line. What else? That's it.
There's Out of the Blue. Oh, that's further along.
There's Out of the Blue. You have Camelot too. Camelot sold out too. That's it. What else coming up? We don't hear of anything else, do we? Depends on your budget. What I find is a lot of persons don't have a budget for the North Coast. The North Coast is lacking in, well, if you go to Trelawney, you might have the budget. Trelawney is 15 million, but like anywhere between Discovery Bay to Ocho Rios, you need a budget of over 30 million, really. Unless you go out of the blue, which is up in the hills in Discovery Bay.
Or Camelot.
So you a lot of persons don't have the budget, right? You need a over 20 million budget. Under 20, you're talking about Ola or Portmore.
Under 20 in Portmore for gated community is hard to find.
Phoenix, they can't get in, but it's sold out.
That has a waiting list.
Yeah, waiting list. Caribbean Estates came out as well. Everybody, you may have missed that one. I heard it came out. I missed it, and it's sold out.
Same day.
Same day.
Wow.
But what are you looking for though? What's your budget though?
Here's another question. I see land in St. Mary. I'm looking to get to you do construction work in St. Mary too. Any advice you can give in getting land there for building and farming? I want farming.
Yeah, do construction in St. Mary. Advice on farming. Just make sure it's not flood prone. Make sure it's land that drains well. You can try for a river nearby. Some kind of water source, with a river or stream. And if you really get into heavy farming, you want to make sure you have roads that can take your produce out to the main. So don't go too much up in the hills and valleys and you can't come out. Because government not going to fix those roads for you.
Militant wants to know, as a buyer of a house, do I absolutely need a lawyer?
Well, Milton, where is that Milton or Millicent? Militant.
Militant.
Militant Road. We have bought property without using a lawyer. Not saying you should. I'm a paralegal and Tony and I have a law degree. So that kind of gives us a little edge in that we're kind of familiar with law terms, right? So because of my paralegal background and certification, and Tony and I have a law degree, we're kind of used to legal terms. So we can kind of read it and know. I'll know what to look out for too. If you're new to this and you really don't know what to look out for, you're buying not from a developer, you're buying from a single person, I would suggest that you get a lawyer. If you're buying from a developer, usually the developer's contracts are standard. There's hardly anything you can change in the contract. So usually you can read the contract. The first property I bought from a developer, which was Island Homes at the time. Property was Fairview Park. And I got my friend Pat to explain it to me, who had already bought a house in Ensom. That was 1990. It was 1989. So, if you buy from a developer, maybe you don't need a lawyer. But if maybe, you can probably get away. You read it and sign it to move on. Everybody's signing the same contract. You really should make sure in the contract that your name is spelled correctly, your TRN number is correct, your address is correct. Those things that will go on title. And you read it properly to make sure. But you don't absolutely, as I said, we have bought properties without using a lawyer. We get the sale agreement, we read it, we sign it, we pay the deposit, we move on. So just those little nuances. Just that.
Or what you can do is you can get the sale agreement, read it, and then if you don't understand it, hire yourself an attorney.
Yeah. You can probably make a deal with the lawyer to say, hey, how much would you charge me to look at the sale agreement? Right? And you can strike that kind of deal.
Just Sharika says she loves Mrs. Dash as well.
Yes, just Sharika. Mrs. Dash, very good product.
Just Sharika says, we take tea for everything. You're so right. Head hurting, drink some garlic tea. Getting the flu, drink some garlic. Got hit by a car, drink some garlic.
Yeah, yes, just Sharika. Same way, everything I gas. No, I don't even have gas pain. Not even that, man. I see the ice cream, man, and I can't eat ice cream. Did you ever check if you're a diabetic? Yes, but I'm not. So they did the checks on me. But I'm not. But I guess if I had continued on my path of oxtail and fat oxtail and bean and stew peas and chicken and you name it, I would have probably head right there.
But you know, it's funny, you're the only one in the family who eats those sort of foods.
Yeah. Rachel and Tony don't touch. These guys only eat fish, actually. So I'm the one with Nina, Nemna in between chicken and fish. And this week I said, oh, I've only eaten fish. And then when I get bored, I jump back to the chicken and then, you know. But when I just started, I didn't go to Tahiti for the juices. And I said, okay, let me eat back all Fit for Life said. And I Nina between the bread and this. I said, Claudia. I did my reading. I said, wow. Flour products cause a lot of inflammation too. A lot of persons don't realize it. Flour products cause a lot of inflammation. So does sugar. A lot of sugar.
I might go on the no flour diet with you.
It's not a diet, it's a lifestyle.
No flour lifestyle.
Yeah, it's a lifestyle. No flour, no sugar.
Is that
no
when
rice.
People say they're gluten-free? Is that what they're talking about? Or they're just eating products that are gluten-free?
They're eating products that don't have flour. So you mean corn.
Oh.
Those things. So apparently the wheat is what have the gluten or whatever gluten. But I just prefer to say no flour products. That's where I don't eat no fried dumpling and no fritters and no crackers and bread. And I used to love national bread enough. I still love the bread, but I have to give it up.
I love national bun.
National
bun,
yeah.
I'm gonna give that up.
The $20 bun, Tony. Up to yesterday, I had one.
It's my go-to snack. Like if I'm in a pinch and I'm hungry, I grab that and it holds me.
Yeah, I love it. I used to love it with anchor butter. You just cut the anchor butter thick, put it in the middle, boom. I used to love it with that one.
Someone's asking for Tayoti's number.
Tayoti's number is, you can't tell him it's me sending you. Hold on. You have it? You need not the cafe number, his number. So you can go to him for a consult.
How do I spell
it? I just went and tell him what was wrong with me and then he started me on the program.
Okay, here's the number. 876-420-9737.
You can write it in the chat. Okay, so he's a nutritionist. So after I come out the juices, I'll still have to go on a consult with him and he will know, give outline to me what I'm supposed to eat. The challenge is to go raw. In Jamaica, we have lots of stuff that we can eat. I mean, his salad is even made of raw. He gave me a salad with raw plantains. I usually fry my plantain, but the plantain actually tastes good raw, right?
I find that it's really sweet.
It's really sweet, sweeter than a banana, guys. Somebody told me the other day that I could also eat okra raw. And it's actually sweet. I didn't even know that, but I don't try the okra yet.
I'm not putting that in my mouth. Ugh.
I'm still on my juice, but it don't have the slimy taste. That's what they tell me. They said the thing tastes nice and crunchy.
Oh,
today
the slimy thing I can't get over.
Yeah, today we were on a property, and the owner told us we were picking mangoes. We're picking the ripe one. She said, "I'm gonna pick 2 green ones and give me." And she gave us 2 green ones, and she says we're to put cucumber, onion, sweet pepper, and if you want, you can put a little hot pepper in it too. It makes a nice salad. So we have a mango now, and after YouTube Live, we're going to make that salad and do it. So, any of you know any raw food restaurants? I know I'm hungry up in Marketplace. I know that restaurant. But if you know of any, let me know, because raw seems to be the way to go if you want to be healthy.
Someone's asking if you're familiar with the new development from New Era Homes.
Yeah, Caribbean Estates too. Or is it the one down at on the north coast at what's it called? Marina Village? Is that one you're talking? Or the one in Portmore, Caribbean Estates too? I know both of them. But the Caribbean Estates too, that one is sold out, right?
Naku says, well, Miss Claudia, I am so thankful that you are now on the right and better path. Thank you for explaining all this to me, to us. I appreciate it.
Right, Naku. So if you want to, those of you that want to lose weight, find a wife first. Maybe you want to get married. Maybe you want to get pregnant. Maybe you're having health issues. But if you're trying to do it just for aesthetics and look good, it just don't work.
Nicole says, Claudia, you're making me laughing. I have a friend who loves the pork, not even the fat he can throw away.
Yeah, but boy, that I definitely miss. I'm not telling a lie. Although I was in soldier restaurant at Ochi. Look on the oxtail and look on the pork, and you have to muscle up. I said, no, Claudia. No.
Someone's asking, what juices did you drink for the cleanse?
He gave me some juices. So I can tell you some of the ingredients in my juice. Aloe vera and tuna. Turmeric.
But start from number 1. What's in the first one?
I don't know.
What does it taste like?
I don't know. I have no clue. What's in the first one? I don't remember. I don't know. I just drink it. Well, my second one is a green juice. Third is a turmeric. Fourth is a nut milk. So Brazilian nut, almond nut, cashew nut, and nut. Mix up as he makes it really nice. And the fifth one is aloe and tuna. So, and
it depends on which cleanse you're on, because when I was on it, I had this mango one that was really good.
Yeah, it depends on which cleanse you're on. So like me, my cleanse don't include no sugar. So I can't have any juice with sugar in it.
And I used to have
you would have given me mango.
Right. I had one with watermelon in it.
Yeah, I wanted watermelon. So again, I wouldn't get that because I can't have sugar. I'm not supposed to have sugar. Because he's trying to clean out this sugar thing out of my system. But go to him. Tehuti. Spend the money and go to him. Commit yourself to a 70-year mortgage,
6.5 interest rate at JN on borrowing. How much million is that? Is that 28 million? Yeah, 28 million with closing cost at 1.8.
The closing cost is 1.8. So what are 2% of 28 million? Is it? Yeah.
Who gives a 70-year mortgage?
You can't get a 70-year mortgage from Jane, man. You mean
are you
stop at age 70? In TJ? So hold on, let's do the maths. Bring up your loan amortization. Let me see if this is right. So he's borrowing how much? 28215 at 6.5. For how many years? Can't be 70 years. Let me just check this. Mortgages stop at 30 or 40 years. TJ.
It's not coming up.
There it is. Usually don't use the first one because I think that one gives so much. It's not giving us enough info.
Which one do you want then?
Right, choose that one. Choose the one that I was using.
Let me see if anybody else. Need to use this one here.
Internet not coming up.
No.
All right, where's the best area to find 2 or 3 acres of land to build a 8,800 square foot home with a full basement? 2 or 3 acres. 2 or 3 acres. I would have said Hills of Draxel. We had up to how much? 1.75 acres for 170 something thousand US. You're going to build 8,800 square foot of home with a full basement. Where's that big
Parcels of land for
big
sale.
parcels of land like that? Draxel Estate. But those are what, 1 acres?
And half.
1 acre and half acre. And Mommy Bay Estates too. Might have that kind of acreage too. Mommy Bay Estates lands tend to be flat. So I don't know about the basement. You want a full basement? Is a walkout basement you want, or you want a in-ground basement? Which other developments are cut up into the 3 acres? Can't think of any. Oh, up in what is the name? Up where Sandals is, up in the name slipping me. Up where Sandals of the golf course. Somebody please remind me. It's when you turn at White River and you go around. What's the name of that place again? Eltham? When you go around White River, you go up to where Sandals of a golf course. There is a community up there would have that kind of acreage you're talking about. And some of them would have sea view. You're getting disconnected.
Yeah. So maybe I have not.
All right, let me bring that up on my phone. Where's my phone? Oh, you're reading the next question? Go to bank. What's the next question? All right, so TJ, we're coming to your question. I was trying to double check something on the loan amortization calculator if I can get it up. I'm trying to remember the name for you in a Yankee.
Someone said you mentioned an upcoming housing scheme in North Patrick, Manchester.
No, I didn't. I said
You were talking about Perth.
Perth. I was talking about Perth.
Jesse B says for raw foods in Jamaica, try Dr. Aris Latham from Sunfire Food.
Okay.
You can write that down.
Doctor, what's his name?
Aris Latham, Latham.
From
Sunfire Foods.
Hope he's in Kingston.
Someone's asking, how can you manage land that collects water?
Drain.
Like a French drain?
Cut a drain. Remember we were living in Spanish Town? We had problem with our house when rainfall it flood.
Yeah, but what did you do?
Cut a drain. Dig a trench. What I mean is a trench, sorry. Dig a trench. You can also excavate a portion of the land. So call in a tractor, excavate the land, and pack it with stone. So you create a natural soakaway. And then you kind of dig a trench. You kind of lead the water to that soakaway. Everybody understand? Who don't understand? So dig a big hole in the area where you have the flooding or where this water is not.
You mean like a pit?
It's not a pit. It's a soakaway, but it's not hollow like a pit.
Okay.
So you dig out the soil and then you repack it with stones.
Mm-hmm.
So that it it is permeable, or the water can go through it, go through the stone.
Oh, instead of
Yeah, you just fill it up back
clay.
with big stones, right? Or medium-sized stones. And then you send the water to that area using a trench, for argument's sake. So you're gonna have to grade the land, kind of grade the land to the trench, and then the trench water goes to that area. That is now the drain. That's what we have in our backyard actually. So it in the backyard is dug out, and then it have the stones in it. So that's why when rainfall, it don't back up on us. It goes, it's percolating through the stones. So that's what you do.
Someone wants to know any reasonable lots in Draxhall Estates.
Reasonable? What you call reasonable? Last sale in Draxhall was like 85,000 US. Anybody's selling back now, I'm sure we'll hit you at about 150,000.
Draxhall Estates?
Oh, Draxhall Estates. We just saw one for 18. What is it? 18 million.
18 million.
That's what's the reasonable prices now.
Having poor signal. Oh, here's
all right,
someone
I'm trying
saying,
to bring up the loan and prioritization. All right, so see it here now. So what was the figure? 2 million. What's in the figure? It was 2,125,000. 2,250,000. No, 28,250,000. 2,8,215,000. 215,000. 000. One more zero. Interest rate is 6.5.
One more zero? It's not 3 zeros?
Put a 6.5 there. No, you don't need any more zero.
No, but according to this figure, it's a zero less. 2, 8. Look, it's 3 0.
This one that when changes to 40. What did he say? 70 years? I can't believe. I don't think they'll give you a 70-year mortgage.
No, I think the figures.
What was his figure for the monthly? Did he give us?
Take off one of the zeros.
Why?
It's too many zeros.
No, it's not.
It's not 28,215,000.
It's 28 million.
He says on borrowing with closing cost at 1,886,294.06.
What's the percentage they're giving you for the closing costs? All right, we can do a simple maths with that. What was it? 28, how much?
28 215 000.
And he said how much was the
interest rate?
So this is a full amount. So this is over 100. You want to find the percentage at the lending, and it's how much? What is his figure? 1 million.
That's the closing cost. 1,886,294.06.
All right, so everybody, what I'm doing is a simple cross multiplication. So you set up the equation.
Oh, TJ says yes. I'm mistaken. It's 34 years.
Oh, 34 years. 34. By the loan amount, right? What loan amount? 2,821,5,000. 2,821,5,000.
Bottom one.
And then this is 6.5. All right, so everybody, so he has said that he's getting a closing cost of 1,886,294.06. I'm trying to find out what we're trying to do now is to find out what percentage of that is actually from the loan. So you do a simple calculation, which you learned in school, which is cross multiply. So you set up the equation. So 100 is 100%, and that's at the bottom. You want to find X at the top. Can you hear any way you can write on this? No?
Yeah, I can.
You can? And that is equal. Can you? Oh. So Tony, she will do a little thing here. So you want to find X. So if you want to find x, you're going to do something called, what we do is cross multiply. You want x on one side by itself because that's what you're trying to find out. So I'm trying to find out what percentage are they charging him for the closing costs? What percentage of the loan are they charging him for the closing costs? That's what I'm trying to find out. So you can't do it. Can't get.
I can't get off the screen.
Why you lose the YouTube at them, you know? With your fingers down. So all right, so basically those of you that calculate that can do this for me. So it is 1,886,294.06 over the loan, which is 28215,000. That's 2,028,215,000 is equal to x over 100. So we want x on one side, so you're going to multiply, you're going to cross multiply the 100 over. So it is now 100 times 1,886,294.06 over or divided by 28,215,000. Somebody tell me that's what number you get. What happens? I don't have a calculator here. So.
This one has a calculator.
All right, so did you calculate 34 years and you said calculate? Why is it not calculating? We've lost internet?
I think it's running slow. It's running slow.
Anybody come up with the answer yet? What percentage is Jane charging him for the loan, the closing costs? Anybody have an answer yet? You bringing Xander now? Is he calm, cool, and collected now?
Nope.
Xander, your mother now pay attention and make you fall down. Let's see. So it's 6 point. I'm getting 6.68. Anybody else get that?
Let me see. Nobody's calculating yet.
Ask TJ. Ask JN to break out your closing costs. Closing costs seem high. It seems high. 6.68% at a closing cost.
Oh. TJ says, what methods can you use to pay more to the principal quicker and pay off the house and avoid paying all that interest that is expected?
All right. So TJ, I want to show you now. So go to bring up a loan amortization calculator. So you're going to go, TJ, you're going to get a loan amortization calculator with extra payments. That's one way. So another way is to go on your loan amortization calculator. Wait that. So they're charging you for 34 years. Drop this down to 30 years. Not calculating. Why?
I don't think the internet is working.
Are you sure we're still live though?
Yeah, we're still live.
Hi, Xander.
I think it's paused, but yeah, it's going.
Scratching nose, Xander. Yeah.
Internet is buggy.
All right, so two things you can do, TJ. You can go on the loan amortization. I think we're out now. Why is it not calculating? Go on the loan amortization calculator, TJ, and you're going to change your 34 years, just like what I just did. Change the 34 years to 30 years, and calculate, and it'll bring up a new monthly payment, and you will see how much you need to pay per month. You can also change it to maybe 25 years or 20 years. The thing though, what I want you to do is, you can either ask the bank to change the loan term to 30 years or 25 years or 20 years, and you just pay more from the start and try and take down the loan. But what happens is that if you do that now and you say to them, hey, just give me a 30-year mortgage, which is less money. If you do that now, you might, if something happens down the road and you can't pay the loan, then you have this high monthly payment. Because what's going to happen when you change from 34 years to 30 years? No, Zans. No. When you change from 34 years to 30 years, this monthly payment right here is going to go higher. You're going to pay more per month because more of it will go to the principal and less will go to the interest. That's one way to do it. The other way to do it is what we call adding money to the principal every month. So when you add money, so let us say you're paying $165,000 every month. Every month you say to yourself, I'm going to pay $20,000 to the principal every month. You go in and you pay 20, let them know you want to pay $20,000 to the principal, but they're not going to allow you to pay $20,000 to the principal if you have outstanding payments. So you go in and you say, I want to pay $20,000 to the principal, and you make sure it goes to the principal. That way, when the loan is being calculated again, because it's calculated on a reducing balance, it would have subtracted that $20,000 from your next set of principal here. It would have subtracted it. So this balance would be $20,000 less. So it would calculate the interest on this, which is $20,000 less, the new money. That's another way of doing it. Another way of doing it is to pay an extra monthly payment once a year, like maybe in December, or maybe every quarter or every half yearly. You pay an extra payment, but you have to make sure it goes to the loan and not in escrow. Because they have a way that they say extra money, they put it in escrow. I tried that with Victoria Mutual once. I have a loan with them. And them tell me them can't take more than 3 months money at a time. That's what them tell you. Some companies will allow you to make an extra payment once a year or twice a year. If that is the case, you still send the extra money. So let us say your payment is $165, but you decide you're going to pay $185. Still pay it to the account. All will happen is that they will take the $165 and your $20,000 is going to be left there. So them say, okay, we'll take an extra payment or we'll take money to the principal every 6 months or every 1 year. Still send the money there. And every 6 months you go in and you say, okay, may I have 6 times 20. So that is 120,000. Put this to my principal. Put 120 for my principal, or put the 240 if it's yearly to the principal. That way, you don't pay as much. Or as I said from start, you can say to the JN rep, no, hey, the loan, you give me a 34 years loan. Why don't you give me a 30-year or a 25-year? Ask her, what happens if this amount goes too high for monthly payment? Based on the bank's books, you may be outside of your debt service ratio, which is why they're giving you a 30-year. Or it could have nothing to do with that, and you genuinely could really pay this money at 25 years mortgage, and it would not affect your debt service ratio. But you won't know unless you ask. To ask them, all right? So that's how you do it. We still seem to be having internet issues. I don't know why though. I mean, if you're hearing me, we should not be having this challenge, right, Tony?
Somebody wants to know, Denise, I live in the US and want a home in Jamaica. Would you recommend buying a house or building from scratch?
That's so difficult. It depends. If you want a home, I can't tell you. If you want a house with amenities, pool, this, that, security, what else they offer? Security, amenities, neighbors close enough to you. You go with a gated community that's already built. To build a house, usually lots are quarter acre, half acre going up. Those are the lot sizes that you're gonna get to buy. Those can be hard to manage and maintain. But when you're building, so you could buy a house, get a gated for like 28 million, 2 bed, 2 bath. I just let us say Draxall. But you can build the same house for 14 million for half the price if you have the land already.
Just that when you have land, you tend to want a bigger house.
This one is that.
That's mine.
So yes, when you have land, you tend to want a bigger house, and that's where the challenge lies. Because you now have the land, you only have 14 million, but you no longer want to build a 2 bedroom, you want to build a 4 bedroom. And the 14 million cannot build a 4 bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
So therein lies the problem. That's usually what happens.
Here's another question. Chocha can also make a salad with your spinach.
Chocha with spinach. Is that raw spinach?
Yeah, I think it was raw spinach.
Chocha can't eat raw?
Sammy says, hi Claudia, what do you think about St. Catherine Estates house size for the price?
Trying to St. Catherine Estates again.
Catherine Estates.
Oh, the one that just came out. Boy, them they're hot bread. We wouldn't even think about the size. We just buy it and move on.
Mm-hmm.
What is it, Xander? What is it? What is it? You coming on YouTube live and going on bad? Look,
you're on TV.
Look, you're on TV. Look.
Good manners for TV. Good manners for TV.
Yes. I'll stop getting on bad. Watch it. No behavior. Where's it? Where's something I can give? Oh, here's your soda. You want it? Or he wants to sleep. No, but he was just sleeping.
Just sleeping.
Oh, he's okay now. But the question was, what was the question?
St. Catherine Estates.
Catherine Estates.
Look here.
St. Catherine Estates is what square footage? I don't remember. They must have taken it down now. Or I don't know why our thing not working.
Pull it over that side.
But where you pull it over this?
No, just grab the whole thing and carry it across.
Here?
At the top.
Here?
Yeah. Not that one, the other one. Yeah.
This housing agency of Jamaica. Those were how many square feet? Were they 500 or less? It came out at 6 million for the studio.
It's not working.
I don't know what's wrong with our internet. But funny enough, you're still hearing me, so I don't know why.
You have to make sure they still hear you. Yeah, they're still hearing you. You have to read the questions from here.
Yeah, they came out at 6 million for the studio and 7 for the 1 bedroom. I don't mind the 1 bedroom design, but man, I think the studio, they could have done something more with the studio. The studio design is, for want of a better word, I can't even call the word I want to call a studio, but it's a starter home for somebody. All right? They're going to do, I know my Jamaican people, you know, they're going to get that and they're going to run with it and they're going to do things with it.
I know exactly. I just want a little start.
Yeah, man, they're going to do things with it. Here you go, Zans. Here. They're going to do things with the studio and the 1 bed.
Mm-hmm.
So the 6 million is a starter unit, and basically that is where the price is. So let us say you're building at 12,000 square feet now. Where's the calculator? I don't know the square footage. Somebody tell me square footage of if you have internet. Internet is not cooperating today at all.
Maybe you can Google it on my phone. 1,000.
Why is it internet? Why is it not cooperating? We have plugged in internet. We're connected. I wonder if Rachel watching Netflix.
No, I don't think so. Peter doesn't watch it when you're hurried up.
All right, so I'm looking at the phone here now. So still can't read. So Luana, Westmoreland. All right. Catherine Estates. 6 million, but they're closed off now.
View details.
All right, so let's check the cost to build one of these houses versus so they're 2,400 square feet.
Land.
The land. The house.
No.
Hold on. No, that's the land. That's the land. 2,400 square feet. They didn't give me the square footage of the land though, of the house itself. Oh my God, why did they do it? Anybody knows the square? Anybody get them sale agreement yet?
But why wouldn't they tell us that?
For Caribbean Estate, for Catherine Estates. I don't even have a floor plan. They didn't tell us. Let us say it is a 20 by 20, which is 400 square feet. Multiply that by 12,000 Jamaican dollars. That would be the cost of building the house. Put him on the floor. Xander, you're gonna go to the floor now. Where's the calculator here? Mariel, thank you so much for sharing. Thank you. Yes, Mariel. Oh. So it is 12,000 times 400. 4.8 million to build that. So just to build the house is 4,800. That includes your contractor's fee and the tile and everything, right? 4,800. And I guess the land would have valued 1.2 million. So 6 million. So yes, it's worth it. Now these are subsidized housing too. So remember, Housing Agency of Jamaica, National Housing Trust.
They don't build to make a profit?
No, they don't build to make a profit. Subsidized housing. So if you can get one of those, yes, go ahead and buy it, man. Can get a housing trust house, but then if it's under comfort, sign up in HT so we can use it to buy our house. His hands. I wish I had 10 children, you know, and I just in general with HT, but just use it. And that brings me to another point. Those of you who are mothers and fathers, you're struggling to buy a house on your own. You have children who already are working and them are through NHT, as them would have said, through NHT, contributing to the National Housing Trust. Come together, work with your children, join your money, because chances are you have the deposit as a parent. These children have their National Housing Trust housing benefit. Why you join with them and buy the property, right? So I joined with both of my children when they were buying their property. Join with them, buy the property. If you don't have the house, mother and father, and you have your National Housing Trust, some of you can get the housing grant because your pay is low, so you can get a National Housing Trust grant of 2.5 that you don't pay back. You're through a long time, so you have contribution refund towards deposit. You have that. That's all the monies that you give NHT up to 2019. They're going to give you back to use as part of your deposit. You have that. Plus, you have your children's benefit, because this child go to trade school, or go through university. Have them little work now, whether it be call center, whatever work them have, anything. Them a lawyer, them a doctor, Indian chief, anything them be now. Them have them National Housing Trust, them work in 1 year, them qualify already. Say to them, Lucretia, Patricia, I needed to join with me so we can buy a house for ourselves. Take him to his mother, man. Take him to his mother. You cannot behave yourself on live TV. Xander is not going to be quiet now. You know, I'm getting attitude and everything. Full of attitude, young man. What is wrong with you? What? What is wrong with you? What is it? See my bucket with my makeup. What is it? You settle down now?
See, so
You want some attention? Don't want you with my makeup. All right, so I wanted to join your National Housing Trust with your children's National Housing Trust and buy a house. And children, listen to me now. Don't sit down and talk about you wait for your husband and you wait for your wife and you wait for your baby mother for join it. You might not get no husband and no wife and no baby mother. Tony for tell you.
exactly.
Tony,
Exactly.
it might not happen.
Good thing just buy it and done.
Good thing just buy it and done. So don't
Or you might get him and him say, "Me no want join with you."
And we have had that, especially with the Beleka properties. Them start out wanting to join, and all of a sudden them change their mind and
They don't even mind living in the same community as long as it's not only the same house.
I mean, come on. Come on, guys. And remember that mama and daddy don't have no house yet. All right? Mama and daddy are 50 now. 55, 60. Mortgage ever high. Right? Down the road now, you have to go find a house put mama and daddy. As chances are them can't pay rent, don't it? Gone off for retirement. Xander, why are you whining like that? What can we give you to play with that will stop you from interrupting us? Here you go. All right, here. Here you go. That will keep you quiet. All right, good. So I wanted to join with them, right? Remember, this house is yours. Chances are after about 10 years, you yourself will buy another property because you step up in a life, you get more money, all these things, right? So join with your mother and father now. Buy the house. And remember, your mother and father still at work, so them can't help your mortgage. Them can't pay your light bill, water, buy food, cut the grass, all these things. Don't wait to use your National Housing Trust. Waiting on your husband, waiting on your baby father and all these things. No. Use the benefit now once you qualify. For 1 year past you qualify, mother and father still don't use up for them. Will come together. Come together. That's how you're going to do it. One hand cannot clap. You need both of you. You need 2 people or 3 or 4 to come together and make the dream work for you. Just Sharika have a question.
Just Sharika, with some banks you cannot pay extra on your principal until after 3 years into the loan.
Oh dear. So you can take a chance and ask them to move the payment period from 34 years to 30 or to 25. Or you save up the money. So save up extra 20,000 and then after 3 years you start making that payment. Just Sharika says, the problem is I like to make porridge. Struggling with finding a natural way to sweeten it. Don't want to use honey, too sweet. Someone told me to use ripe bananas or peanut butter, but then you're going to have to cook the ripe banana. I don't know about peanut butter. Peanut butter is made with sugar. So how are you going to use peanut butter?
I mean, if you're going natural, I don't think you want to add peanut butter.
Peanut butter, no. So you have to hug it up. What I see Xander, what I see them do with Xander is they cut out the banana in the porridge. That's what you do, right?
Yeah.
And mash it up. So you can probably try the Xander way.
Or try what do you call it? Stevia? Stevia?
No. We don't recommend any of those. So all
Why
right.
not? It's a plant.
So here the rule. Yeah, if you go pick it off the tree yourself, it's a plant.
Mm.
Here the rule, guys, with the weight loss thing and eating natural is don't eat anything in a bag. So if you go to the supermarket and the market and then bag it already for you, don't buy. That's the rule. As close as you can to the tree or to where it's come out of the ground. As close to that. So when you go market, you notice the yam and the banana, everything up on the ground. You pick that up, you dust it off, you cook it, you put. All right.
There's another one. Miss B is asking, anyone know how soon Captain Estates will be contacting successful applicants? I heard it's 2 months.
2 months time. Maybe they're sieving through how much thousand some of them get over 3,000-4,000 applications.
They have a hard decision to make on who they're gonna choose.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be them. I tell you the truth. I wouldn't want to be them. And they made it bad for themselves. They should have just said, first time homeowners, you apply, and then the rest would not have applied. What's our question? I was under you drop your. Oh, I think it's back. No, Tori, this is your thing coming up. Keep coming up. Let me see. Look like it come back. He wants to go down. Where's Rachel? Where's his mommy?
Taking a break from parenthood. Here.
She's taking a break from parenthood.
That's why she bring him up here.
What's that mean?
Okay, someone's asking, Serenity, are you familiar with mortgage broker who deals with multiple lenders?
Yes, they are brokers.
And Janice wants to know, how much is NHT down payment?
So yes, you have mortgage brokers who deal with multiple lenders. So they're a broker for more than one. So the mortgage broker is really supposed to find under, stop using your feet. It's supposed to find you the best loan. They look at the different companies giving loans and then say, okay, this is your best option, kind of thing. That's you use a mortgage broker. What's the other question?
See it right here. How much is NHT down payment?
5%. So if you buy a house, 5% usually. Once you get in 95%, so NHT gives 95% financing. Up to 13 million.
That's on open market.
Yeah, so if your house is 15 million, 5% is 1.5, 2.75. So you still have to pay the 2 million or whatever, even though it's below 13 million. Are we up now?
Looks that way.
Why did you say they let me down today? Let me see if we're up. Did you sell? Yeah, you can go up.
237 square feet.
237 for the duplex.
And 367.
Share the screen. So where's the calculator? This is my thing. So calculator is 237, you said, for the studio. 237 for the studio times 12,000. So that's 2.8 million minus 6.5. So I guess they're saying the land is 3.6 million. Plus remember that they have other costs, infrastructure costs. You have to put in your sewage system, roads. I think it's gonna be gated too.
Yeah, gated?
I think so. Isn't it gonna be gated?
Look at the description. They usually don't put that price point to be gated.
China Harbor is the one building it. To create an integrated, sustainable community with the provision of 1,000 trades under. Don't it? Control. You have to control Xander. You can't let Xander control you. Hold on to his leg or sit him up. Sit him up. All right, so Catherine Estate. So we're back, everybody. So I can get back to the loan amortization question. Any more questions?
You have to look on the phone.
I think I disconnected. No, it's not.
Okay, here's another one. My surrender says, hit the like button, guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Hit the like button for me. Yes, and those who have not yet subscribed. Not coming up. I thought it was up.
Birdie Ebanks wants to know, hi Claudia, I got a house through NHT and Jane. Finished paying and received my title. Do I have any benefits with NHT?
Congratulations. You can take solar loan. What else?
When can you get home improvement?
You can get home improvement, Birdie. You can still get a loan from NHT. You know, you can get 15 plus. Oh, my computer not working. I don't know why they can't let me down today. Let me down, bad. And you can't reboot, Tony.
No, we'll be disconnected.
We'll be
fully from
disconnected.
this.
All right. So can't reboot. All right. Off the top of my head now, Birdie, you can get. You can go back for a loan, you know. You can get 15 plus loan. Hey! So if you have paid off your loan, 15 years gone past now, you can get 15 plus loan, which is a loan to do improvements on the house.
I don't get it. This is 15 years after you've taken the loan or 15 years after you've paid off the loan?
15 years after you've taken the loan. You can get another loan. You can also get the solar water heater loan. I've taken that loan. Very useful loan. And the money is cheap. You're gonna pay back. I think it's 250,000 they give you. Over 5 years, you pay it back. It's more than reasonable. You can also, which other loan I can get? 15 plus. Yeah, that's it. You can get another loan. Not a question. Does a broker charge a fee? No, the broker doesn't charge a fee. The broker, the banks pay the broker. Princess is asking, what is a broker? Insurance broker, you have real estate broker, you have mortgage broker. Some car dealerships also use a broker to broker deals. On the big international stage, they also use brokers to broker deals for other things. Like if I wanted to buy maybe some corn on the international exchange market. What is wrong with this kid today? Tony, you have to excuse and take him to his mother. Take him to his mother. Don't let him make noise in this session. Go to your mommy, Zans. Bye. All right. So the broker who you would probably know mostly is a stockbroker, right? So brokers act as an intermediary. So you, the customer, and the company who has the goods. So the broker, you have loan brokers. So if I'm doing a development like a Belacre, you'll have the banks will have brokers who will come to me and say, Ms. D, I can give you the loan to build the houses. So they are brokers, right? They try to get the best deal for the client through whichever institution they're working with. So you have car brokers, mortgage brokers, you have real estate brokers, you have stock brokers, so many. All right. Another question is, oh, St. Catherine Estate is not gated. All right. I would buy a St. Catherine Estate. All right, Birdie, if you never get your solar water heater, you can't take that loan. I think you need to call NHT and see if they can use that 15 plus loan. It's up now.
It's not searching now.
It's not searching.
See, it has two sections. There's loans to build, loans to buy. And then it has
the
loans to repair.
And this is where the 15 plus is. But 15 plus not on loans to buy?
No, it's on homes to repair. Yeah. There's a health loan to home enhancement loan plan. Birdie says, thanks, Claudia, even though I did the home improvement on my own.
See, now search here. All right, Birdie, go to the NHG website and look up the 15 plus loan.
Margaret says,
ask them if you can combine that loan with maybe a child to buy another property. Ask them. I don't know.
Margaret says, I was enjoying your grandson.
Man,
please bring him back. Ms. B says, commercial bank or credit union, which is better to take loans?
A mortgage company, guys. a mortgage company like Victoria Mutual, Jamaica National.
If you're gonna get a home, then
If it's
use
a mortgage company, if it's a home mortgage you want. If you want a commercial loan to go, what now? We use commercial loan now. Open a business, buy some trucks, buy a car, then you go to the bank.
Bring stocks for your business.
Right. My little thing with credit union, I used to use credit union, I don't anymore. My little thing with them is that I have to leave 10% in the bank for shares. So I don't have use of my 10%. And I feel as if they're lending me back my money as part of the loan. So if I'm borrowing $1 million, I need to leave 10%, which is 100,000 in the bank. So I was thinking, but these people holding on to my 100,000 and lending me $1 million. They're really only lending me 900,000 because 100,000 is mine. I just feel that way about credit unions. I don't know. That's just me. But credit unions work for people because sometimes that 10% helps them. They get into a bind and they need to maybe clear a loan. And if they have enough loan cleared down, so let us say your loan reach, you borrow $1 million, and you had 100,000 in there, and your loan cleared down to 500,000. You really only need to have shares in there is of 50,000. So maybe you can take out the 50,000 and clear part of the loan. It helps you to save too. Those of you who are not disciplined, who want to save. So like me, I don't want to save. Even though I tell you, like the book, The Richest Man in Babylon says, you're to save 10% of your income every single month. But it also goes on to tell you that 10% that you're saving is to go into an investment. You're to make a profitable investment using the 10%. So the savings of 10% is only maybe for 6 months to a year. It's not forever that you're saving 10%. You are to make a profitable investment using the 10%. So let us say you save 10% and it reach 500,000. You must take the 500,000 and make a profitable investment. Me, usually my profitable investment is a piece of land, a piece of real estate, because you know me in a land banking and all of this. Mine is not to go buy a car, not to go buy some furniture, not to go on vacation, not to pay a school fee, because those are, so things like school fee. So you those things you must budget in your budget for those things. Those are what we call recurring expenses. So things like your light bill, your water bill, the school fee. Like when Xander was born, the first thing I told my daughter Rachel is, listen, Grandma is not going to pay any recurring expenses for Xander. I will deal with capital expenditure for Xander, but not recurring. So recurring for Xander would be like he has somebody who takes care of him, so that's a recurring expense. He has buy feeding. What else would do for Xander? Pampers, those things. Those are recurring. I will do capital expenditure. So I will do the baby furniture, the baby toys, which I call a capital expenditure, because he will have these toys maybe at 2-3 years. That's a capital expenditure.
But you know, Xander, you don't really need to buy many toys.
Yeah, I find that no, Xander hates the toys that we have bought. He wants to play with the bottle, the phone case, your slippers. Those are the things I've said to Rachel, not buying Xander no more toys. He's comfortable playing with all the little things around the house, you know, your pants, your shirts, them things there. That's what I'm like. So we realize that. So we say, okay, that's it. That's good. But recurring expenditure is not me. Same thing in my household. So recurring expenditure is not me. I'm not paying any light and water and food bill and those things, right? So I'm about the capital expenditure. So those of you in a household like me, where you are the leader, you are the main breadwinner, and you know have children like Tony and Rachel earning money, I would suggest that you pass on recurring expenditure to them. Let them deal with that. You are to take your funds now and deal with capital expenditure. It is capital expenditure that companies do that make them more wealthy. So in other words, take for instance KFC, Burger King, all of the shoes companies, all of those people. If they only use the profits from the Burger King, the money from the burger and the chicken that you buy, and only pay light bill, pay staff, pay water bill and these things, and never ever buy a piece of real estate, a piece of land, a piece of machinery. You know, if they never ever use the money to do that, if that company should fold or they want to sell out the company, what would they be selling? They have no capital goods. They have no land that is appreciating value, no building that is appreciating value, no machinery of any value. They've been renting all the machinery, they have been paying rent, and they've been no. So your household follow the same rule of thumb. In your household, you are to allocate funds for capital expenditure. And I say the best way to do that is the person who earned the big funds, the big bucks person who earned the big money. Do not tie up your money in reoccurring expenses. So if you're a male, you are the big breadwinner. Make your wife and your adult pick them deal with light bill and water bill. That's a plebs for you. You don't want to get mixed up with that. You take your big bucks and you're going to look for those investment deals. Look for those investments in real estate, maybe in stocks if you understand stocks.
But you look for it as a family.
But you still look for it as a family, you know, because it's a family effort. Because remember, you can't take your money and buy capital things if them don't pay the reoccurring. So I couldn't do that if Tony and Rachel don't hug up the light bill and the water and the food and the this. I don't say that sometimes. Like today I bought Rachel a fish burger and Tony and a fish burger. I was on the road about that. So on the other occasions, yesterday I buy them walk some corn on the road. The man sell corn on the sidewalk, I'm gonna buy it. So on those other occasions, I might pick up something like that. But they're not picking up reoccurring expenditure. All right. So if you run your households like that, you don't have any problem, but you don't have to work together. Someone don't want to work together. That's the problem. So the man who pay the light bill, the wife pay the water, or what she do? She give him half of the money for pay the water. She give him half to pay the rent, half to pay and him put fee him half, and she don't realize, say, hey, you earn 100,000 and you only earn 50,000. So if you pay half of everything, your money done.
Yeah.
And him still only have half, him still have 50,000. So if your recurring expenses is 50,000, and you, the woman or the man, is paying half, and your pay is only 50,000, you don't realize that you're paid down, and him still have 50,000 leave out of fee pay.
And then what happens if the relationship do end? He is left on the high side of it because he can still use his income to buy something else or to do something else.
Yeah,
while
he still has
burdened.
He still have 50%. Where, as Tony says, you are walking out of this and you're burdened. I guess that's why these women are so unhappy, because they're burdened. But on the ball about to want equality and a pay and a we are pay for the bill and half of this. Come on, guys.
I don't know. I think it wasn't so bad when we didn't have equality. I think depending on where you were, the men were stepping up.
They were.
The
men went out there, killed the pig or the goat and bring it in. And the women clean it up and make the dinner and keep the house clean. And the men went out to hunt and make sure you have food, build a house, make sure you have shelter. They did all of that.
I think we had to get equality because there were some things that were just unjust.
Like?
That was happening.
What was unjust? What was unjust?
How women were treated.
Yeah. Like they were beaten down and right. So ball out for independence, went out to work, started working, got some independence, but then you went back and called back the same man and come bring him back in. That's so easy.
It's a cycle.
It's a cycle. Yeah. So what you do with the independence? Really? You told it.
But we can't do without our men. So it's not like we can ball for independence and say no more men. We need our men.
No, you can't ball for independence and no more men. But you have to do it the way I tell you to do it. You have to work together with the men. Because one of the things, if you don't work together with the men, you're not gonna reach nowhere far neither. You told me. Those men can row a boat faster than you. And you want to see you brought down in the middle of the street. I see who gonna come push you. They think of you. And the man them a jump up and come. Remember when I drove over the median? I drove over this median, never saw it. I was doing a U-turn. And my car went boom over the median and couldn't get it out. Suppose this man come, lift up that and take it to me. Just stand up and watching it. I just stood there watching it. So you need, and these were guys who were like wiping car glass and hanging out on the road.
Yeah,
and
they just ran to help.
Just ran to help. So ladies, you can't do it without men. So don't believe for a minute that you're going to isolate your man, isolate your brother, your uncle, your father, your friend. You just can't. And the truth is that men really treat women well. They do.
Like right now, I have a lizard in my closet. So I'm going to be wearing Rachel's clothes for the next week or two until I can get someone to take him up.
Until a man comes and knocks on the door and says, oh, come this up for me, come this up for me. Don't take out the lizard. You can't do without them. So you have to find a way to work together with the men, right? So commercial bank or credit union, neither. Work with a building society if it's house you want. If it's house mortgage you want. If you want commercial loan, run to the commercial banks or credit unions. So I tell you how I've used a commercial bank. Once I wanted to buy this apartment, me and Tony Skin catch a fire for an apartment. We saw it today on a Sunday and we were there Sunday looking at it, jump on a taxi and we go look at it. We never have no money. Monday morning I was in Scotiabank. Big ups to Scotiabank. I tell you, Scotiabank come through for me more than one time. Walk in a Scotiabank. I said, Scotia, I see an apartment, I need I want a deposit. It was 2.8 million. So I said, I want 300,000. And the rep sent me to a loans officer around the corner. I went in and I said, listen now, I don't want to hear no, but me see this apartment and I have to have $2.8 million for pay the people them deposit. So whatever you need, tell me right now, but we need $2.8. Me need 280,000 today. The man start to laugh. Because that's the first thing me agree with it. I'm not going to like say, me I beg no loan. I want it, me I demand it. Look on the system and him say, oh, yeah man, you're a customer. You still work at so and so? I say, yeah, sure. You still getting earning extra? I say, yeah man, that. It's called a demand loan. It's called, for Scotia, they call it a Scotia plan loan. And actually, I've just finished paying off a Scotia plan loan. I actually used it to buy my van. So that's how you use the loan. So I went in there, got it to 300,000, 280. Boom. Had my deposit, could show the people, yeah, me have the money. And we got the apartment. Then I went to Jamaica National for the actual mortgage loan, which was 90% that I needed. So the 10% came from Scotia through what's called a demand loan. And last year, I've gotten that loan for other customers from the same Scotia, walking a Scotia with them pay slip and say, loan officer, I need you to give me my client the loan. Get the loan officer near. We can't remember. Peart Rose. He's in Scotia at Ocherios. If you need one of those demand loans, go to Mr. Rose. Tell him Claudia Davis, him know me good. Peart Rose. He should still be there. It's a Scotiabank Ocherios. We went in there about 3 o'clock coming from over NHT, and the people them by 7 in the evening them have the loan approved and everything. That's called a demand loan. Scotia call it a Scotia plan loan. So you can get that to use as a deposit, right? Extra time today is what time now?
Oh, it's 5:08.
5:08. Devon, thank you. So
you shouldn't have mentioned it, she would just continue talking because she doesn't have a clock in front of her.
Yeah, don't have a clock. So you use that loan to do that, right? They also have another loan called, it's a revolving loan, but it's called Scotia Line. So I have one of those. So it's a Scotia Line. So they'll give you anywhere from 100,000 all the way up to maybe 5 million. It's called a revolving loan. So you always have it on, you always have it there to use. So let us say you have a 5 million Scotia line and you can go in there, tell a man you draw 300, 500,000. You can go in there, you take it out. As a matter of fact, I might just use a loan there, you know. Thank you for reminding me about the loan.
Devon says Scotia called him about one for 14% interest.
Yes, it's 14% is interest rate. When I took that first loan, it was something like 30 odd percent. Seriously. And the last one I took from my van, it was 18%. Now I want to buy a concrete mixer. And I went and I saw a concrete mixer, but the mixer of 650,000. And I spinning on my brain and I said, should I buy this cash? Should I do this? We'll never make money out of the mixer. But no, Devon, you just remind me, I have a Scotia line.
Can you rent out the mixer?
I can, yeah, man. So I have a Scotia line. So what the Scotia line is, so let us say I have a line of 5 million. Let's say the mixer and I want it. Or I saw the van and I want it. Or I saw the truck, I use it with my truck too, for the truck. And the truck is 1.6. I can just draw 1.6 or tell the bank to send 1.6 to whoever or send 300,000 to whoever for the mixer or whatever. And that will now be the new loan on my account. And every month, I pay the money monthly. Now, if I had the loan amortization, so these loans are 5 years is the maximum payback period time that you have. Let me see if this calculator is going to be good to me today. Let me see. So you use your loan amortization calculator that I show you guys. So use it. So you're going to put in 5 years as a period. That's the maximum period you can get the loan for. And then you put in the amount that you want. Devon just told us that the interest rate is 14%. What do you mean it never peak your interest, Devon? Now listen to me, people. Them loan there, you only take them loan there if you're going to make back money from the loan. So like me, I took the loan. First time I took it was to find a deposit to an apartment that I wanted. Now that apartment was a rental apartment. So that's why I took the loan. So that loan plus the JN loan was paid back by the rent that I was collecting. So I did the maths on it. Second time I took it was to buy a truck. So the truck, rent out, carry goods, I collect money, I pay the loan. Took it again for the van, same thing. Panel van, the van carries money. The van carries stuff, I charge money, pay back. If I take it the loan again now, and incidentally, I pay back the loans fast. So even though you can't pay it back in 5 years, pay back the people their money. The first thing you do when you start collecting back the money for the rental or whatever you do, and that loan that you clear first, not eat the money, none at all. I'm warning about that. Don't pay a light bill and a water bill out of that money. Or a burger. Or carry a woman go buy here, Remy here for 80,000 and big money. But no, come and buy. A matter of fact, buy 1 week for 21 million, 21,000, but I can't afford it now. I'm not taking a loan fee. So listen, you pay back the loan. So if I take the loan now and get the cement mixer, I'm gonna say to myself, so how much I can rent this for? Can this money pay back the loan? That's the maths we must do before you go to the people and take the loan, Devon. So them loan, they have loan we're gonna make your life better if you know if you use it. And a loan for consumption is loan for buy something, a piece of equipment, maybe a car. I don't know, maybe you want to buy a car, but car loan cheaper than that. So I'm going to use 18% buy a car. A car loan I like 10%.
So how come you didn't take a car loan? Because it wasn't a lot you're borrowing?
I was borrowing a lot. And I tell you, the demand loan is easier to get.
So someone's asking you, what is the requirement to get that loan?
The demand loan, your pay slip, same way them all look for your pay slip. For me, because I have an excellent track record at the bank. So right now, if I call Scotia, I say, hey, you don't have any loan there waiting for me? And Scotia look at the system, because them realize we pay off the next loan. I can guarantee you, Scotia is going to say, oh, yes, Miss Davis, there's a loan here waiting for you.
I think NCB starts doing that too.
Yeah, because I think NCB actually sent me something. Mm-hmm. How much were they giving me again? 200,000?
I don't remember.
But I said 200,000. I'm going to make money with 200,000 anyway. because I'm kind of beyond the 200, some of you can probably make money with 200,000. But because I'm kind of beyond that kind of price point now, because I have a good track record in NCB with Scotia. So if I call them, if I pick up the phone, or even if I go to the teller, I'm not really going up to the teller now. But it was as I go up to the teller, the mother said to me, Miss Davis, a loan is pre-approved, is approved for you on the system for maybe a 500,000 or 1 million, and I don't need to do anything to get it. I just have to go around the back, sign for the loan, and the $1 million will be in my bank account. I use it any way I want to use it because they know they're gonna pay. I'm gonna pay them back. So what you do, whoever know, what you do first, go into the bank and borrow a little bit, like what I did first. The first money I borrowed was at 300,000. And I paid it back quickly, no time. And then I borrow again for the truck. Then I borrow again for the van. I pay it back quick, no time. So you have a good record. Also, you want to bank with the bank. So if it is, your salary may go to the bank. Now, another thing, some of you get your salary and done it off. Come on, guys. If the bank look at your pay slip and say, oh, this bank was money dropping at this bank at the 28th. And by the 1st, it's finished. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And you're down to $10. Which bank are lending your money? None. Which is why I say to you, you hear me saying it to you, your rate of spending cannot be greater than your rate of earning. So if it is that you take 30 days to earn 100,000, if you take 30 days to earn 100,000, and your boss dropped the 100,000 in your bank account on the 28th, you can't spend 100,000 in one day because it took you 30 days to earn 100,000. Which is why one of the rules in our house for my 2 daughters is I don't care how much is your pay. If you earn $20, $30, 100,000, 1 million, I don't care. You must leave 50% of your pay in the bank. You must leave it in there. Now, if you want to hit this out of the park with the whole wealth and finance and money, them tell you must save 10% of your income. You can't save 10% of your income and be wealthy. Yeah, because big deals that you're gonna need to do to move yourself to the next level, you must be saving at least 50% of your income. So you have the money. So whether you're gonna throw a partner, whether you're gonna leave the money in the bank, whether you're gonna put the money under your mattress, but I suggest the bank is your friend. So for the time being, you want to leave it in the bank so that the bank sees, oh, Devon make 100,000 drop in a Devon account, you know, but Devon over spend 50,000 January. 100,000 drop February, and Devon over spend 40,000. So them say, yeah, money are leaving in your account, so you have money can pay them back for them loan, right? Now I suggest, do not take demand loans to pay your light bill, your water, to buy baby feeding, to
Go
pay a
on
nursery, to
vacation.
go on vacation. No matter with that, people. Don't take the money there for do that. If your light are cut off, make it cut off. Make it cut off. One of my friends called me the other day and said, oh, I have no money to put gas in my car. I said, park it. You can't borrow money to put gas in your car. No, you can't. You can't borrow money for recurring expenses, which that's what it is. Putting gas in your car is a recurring expense. Now, if you live your life like that, there were times when I bought my house in Fairview Park, light cut off. Of course, the light cut off. Because I pay a mortgage, I try to juggle Tony and know it was just a grief for me. I mean, don't even want to think about it. But it was Rachel's father who stepped into my life who actually helped me out of that period, right? Because him coming us in a light. And of course, like a good man, you know, I'm have to step in. Because him like this girl, you know, this girl was a pretty girl one time, yes. And him say, oh, yes, you know, she can't do it all light. So him step in.
How long were we out of light for?
Maybe about a week. Because we just couldn't pay the light bill. So the lights cut off. So when you get to that point, everybody, where your income is not carrying these bills, one or two things. You either have to cut your expenditure or you earn more. That's it. Cut your expenditure or you earn more. Now I started the whole cutback thing, you know. So when he helped me put on back the light and so now, I screwed some of the bulbs there. Bulbs was up there, but I screwed them out. Now when Tony touched the living room switch, there was no light. Because all you're doing in the living room is watching television. So I don't need a light in there. There is no light in my bedroom either. Screw the bulb out to the point, no light. Because all you're doing is going to your bed when you go in the bedroom. There was electricity only in the kitchen and the bathroom. That's where the two bulbs were. So I just turned it out. I also plugged out the refrigerator because that burned a lot of current.
When did you plug it out? In the night? Or
Yeah,
days?
plug it out in the night. In the days it run, but when I come home in the night it plug out. Because again, you're sleeping out with the fridge. So it's cool, right? So I went through that period too. But two things I learn now. So when you reach that, and don't wait till you reach it, which is why I'm going to tell my kids only 50% of your pay must spend. So them get used to only spending half of them pay and temper themselves down, right? When you get to that stage, two things you can do, as I say. You can either go earn more money or you start cut back on expenses. But let me tell you something. I've been there. When you try to cut back on expense and you wear one boot till the boot heel drop off, and when rain fall, holding the shoes bottom and what a cool.
Your existence starts to get very uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable. Tony is the worst thing. When everybody go to KFC, remember you know, people used to go KFC, you know what me go KFC go buy? One biscuit. Beg the lady I ketchup and want a biscuit with the ketchup in it and eat it. That was the KFC. The same flour biscuit that way you see what I can't eat. No. I eat enough. I used to walk in at the KFC and I can't buy the meal deal, nor the big deal, nor none of them there.
Mm-hmm.
I just buy one biscuit, put the ketchup in it, walk out to the people in place. That's my KFC. Because I love KFC, but I couldn't afford it.
Mm-hmm.
The only time I could buy KFC was going out on a date. So usually when somebody would take me on a date at KFC, me want to go. Because I love it. But let me tell you something. When you get to that stage, you see, but why you shift your brain? Nobody thinks, say, never thought cut expense. Don't go down the road there. I did it. It don't work. You feel poor. You feel depressed. You feel, me tell you,
You start thinking in the negative.
Yeah, me go through it. Not do it.
Your life become a series of
minuses.
minuses.
Of minuses. Yeah. See, year 20 said that your life becomes a series of minuses. Why you jump on the next side? Jump on the plus side. Try and figure out how you're going to earn more money. That is what you do. And that is why I got my frame of mind into the thinking of selling the sweetie and the biscuit out of my drawer and doing all these things for I'm going to sell fabric and trust me, when your brain start to jump on that side, the plus side of, you can make more money. So you have your 50% in the bank and you try to figure out. So that 50% when you're saving in the bank are that 10 or 20% there. But why you think to yourself, oh, you can double the money. That's what I did. So before you spend that money, say to yourself, how can I double this money before I spend it? So if you save 10, 20, 15%, you pay up to 50%. Remember, you're going to make a profitable investment. You're going to double the money before you spend it. So think, can I buy some stockings? I used to sell French coffee stocking and them stocking there. So you take out the money, you may take out some of the money, you buy a dozen French coffee stocking, you come back and you sell it, you put back the money, you double it before you spend it. Right? So double the money before you spend it. Don't go down the minus route, as Tony said. What you say? Your life is a series of minuses.
It is.
You want your life to be a series of pluses, right?
Because everything you have to take away.
Everything you have to subtract. No bother with the subtraction. No do like when me the boat, me I take out bulb and me I plug out fridge and
the hardest part is we have to decide between cable or internet.
Yeah, no.
Oh my
goodness.
Heartache.
You're gonna decide between cable or internet. Right now, this internet is not working and I'm freaking out, literally. Right? So guys, remember, get yourself on the plus side. Think about how can I do it? And when you're thinking about it, not tell nobody, just do it. If you fail, you fail. Pick up yourself and move on. Because the first person you tell them, I'm going to say, but that's not going to work. How does that going to work? Don't do it. Don't do it. Just go and go do it. Just go and go do what you have to do.
Oh, look at that comment.
What?
Claudia, you must love Rachel father a lot. You're always talking about him. Tony was be jealous.
No. Yeah, he was really, I tell you, he was really, he was really a good man. He really was. But then he decided to migrate to Canada. Sometimes, you see, the Creator send people to help you.
Yeah, because Rachel's dad was a good influence in my life.
He was. Him take Tony out of the full prep school and said, I go, Woolmer's prep, no doubt.
Right.
Some rotted school fee, which I couldn't afford. But he could afford it, and he paid it, not reluctantly, he paid it willingly. He was the one who said, move her from that school. You don't see that school is, what do you call it? Remember name, man, and get that name. That's all I remember the name. When he said it to me, I was like, what are you talking about?
What foolishness you talking?
What foolishness you talking? Because him is at this level, I'm the dung, yes. But the Creator send people to help you. He's him teach me about stocks too. Him said them send people to help you. The thing with a lot of you though, women have this problem. And him don't talk like me. Me's a chatter. He doesn't talk like me. No, women, you have this problem. You suffer, you know, your sufferings and your sufferation. And you reach out to the Creator. You say, Father God, help me.
Send me a
sister,
good
I
man.
need help. Not even send me a good man, but please help me. You're not a bad for no man, but you say, please help me. Him send a canoe, and you look on it and you say, what that him send? Him think me can't fit in that? Really? Send you a boat. You complain. But me one can't row at the boat. And when him send at the boat, they come for do. He might send you a ship, and you don't jump on it. You send it to help, but you don't take it. You don't use it. And you don't multiply it. That's the thing. If you get the help, you must make the help twofold. So you get the help, and you must multiply the help. You remember when Jesus did, Jesus, you know the Bible, who know the Bible? Did get the bread. What them did bring to him?
Fish and bread.
Fish and bread. And what him do? What did he do? Before him eat the fish and bread or feed 1 and 2 people the fish and bread where he could have feed, he multiplied it first. He find a way to multiply it. Now whether the story is fictional or it is true story is a lesson for you to learn. And that's why I said to you, when you get your fish and bread in your pay, with you from your pay in your bank book, that are your fish and bread. When the liquor man come and bring $100 come here and then put it down upon the he put it down upon the dresser, right? Or he put it down upon the table.
$3,000.
Huh?
He's bringing $100 these days.
How much you bring is that?
$10,000.
$10,000. Okay, you bring $10,000. Don't look upon it and say
5 loaves and 2 fish.
5 loaves and 2 fish. Thank you. Who was that?
Paula.
Thank you. Don't look upon it and scoff and talk about what that him bring. Him think that can buy baby feeding and that can pay like bit of rubbish. Find a way to multiply the 10,000 before you go and go spend it at John shop. Thinking you get in your brain and think about that, right? Because you are to multiply it. Multiply the help. Therefore, because if you multiply the help, now you can help other people. All right? But you must multiply the help for yourself first. So do that. I want you to do that. What is wash hands, Shaggy? The Creator send destiny. Yes. The Creator send people to help him. He sends people all the time. He send a whole lot of people in my life. He doesn't have a ball out and say, right now, I'm ball out for one piece of land for the homestead. I say, God, please let me find this land. Just send it to me. Send me somebody. Somebody to show me the way where this land is. And I'm praying every day, and I know all the homestead people praying for me to find the land. But it will come. You just have to have the faith.
We have to do our part.
And we have to do our part.
So we have to get ready for the opportunity.
Yes, you have to get ready. How do you learn about stocks, Paula? You have to read a book. Well, I learned by doing. He showed me, because he was heavily into stocks. He showed me how to pick the stocks, how to pull out. One of the things he taught me was pull out when you get 50% profit. So I did that. Some of you wait until you watch it climb, you get 100% for 150% profit, and you still not sell. And then one more you wake up and it drop out of the sky. And you lose. Or you could have taken the profit to get too greedy. Right. So 5 loaves and 2 fishes. Bless it. Is there another? We're at 5:29. We didn't know you need to go back to your Sundays.
You can read here if you want to look for
Let me read. Let me see if there is anything I didn't answer. So everybody, I want you to multiply the 5 loaves and 2 fishes. That is your multiply the pay that you get, right? That is your 5 loaves and 2 fishes. Multiply it so you can feed the multitude. Good day, Claudia and Tony. Can you send me the link to your mortgage agent? All right, so Tony's posting it right now. You're buying another house and you want to know how much loan you can afford. Yes, that's what you do. So everybody, if you buy property this year, I want you to, you live in it, whatever you're doing, rent it or whatever you're doing. I want you to 5 years from now, you're going to buy another property. And 5 years from now, you're going to buy another property. And when your children big and 18, 19, them get them job and them have them NHT ready, you're going to make sure that you say, come guys, come. Got to buy a house right now. We're not wasting any time with this, right? That's how you build the wealth. 5 loaves and 2 fishes. Nicole Levy, thanks Claudia for those wise words. Yes, no problem, Nicole. You know, I always try to share, but when you listen, you have to listen. You have to take action. Last week we spoke about, I'm trying to remember. It's
Vendor's mortgage?
No. We talk about if you faith without action or faith without works is dead. And I actually read out the passage. So faith without works is dead. Somebody remind me where it is in the Bible. Put it in the chat. You have to work. The creator. You just can't ball out say you want this and you want that and nobody now help you and this and that. No. And as I was telling a friend last week, so you know one of the fundamental differences between people who succeed and people who don't succeed. The people who succeed. I wonder if anybody can tell me what I'm gonna say. What's the fundamental difference between people who succeed and people who don't succeed? All right. I see some questions still coming. Is there any more development in the Jamaica area? There's one up the top called, what at the top name?
Something Country Club. T. Lee Johnson.
We're selling those too. Yeah, those are 1 beds apartments. Those are above us. But you can still buy Jamaica. We have 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom for 11.5 million. So look at it now. Those of you who bought the Jamaica when we were selling it we started in September.
Mm-hmm.
And we were selling at 10.5 for the 1 bed, 1 bath, right? Persons jump on it and then buy. We're now at 11.5. You know, sister, them people, they make money already.
Yeah.
Just like that. Now, steel gone up 172,000 a ton for steel. I nearly drop off of my chair when you're not to buy that per client. 172,000 a ton for steel, guys. What has gone up? Lumber triple in price. What was 2,000 is now 3,000. Somebody said discipline, action. Yes, action. Action is in it. Yeah, we must try to multiply and don't use up everything. Thank you, Claudia, and your lovely daughter, Tony, and God bless. Yes, Birdie, try and multiply before you use it up.
Somebody says James 2.
Oh, it's in James 2. All right. So what am I going to say?
So what's the correct answer?
The correct answer is, why you want the correct answer to pick? You want to run off of the YouTube, no?
Consistency, someone else says.
Consistency. Mm-hmm. But it's somebody almost said it. It's in the action. It's in the action, right?
Action.
So those who are successful, those who are not, take action more often than those who are not.
And I think it has to be quicker to take action.
Yeah, they make use of more of the opportunities. All right, so look at the Jamaica now. It come out. You can get 10.5 from a loan. You sit, you wait, you ponder, you walk down there and look, you know, no house yet, you know. And you say, no, I can't work in that 1 bedroom. No, I don't want a red dirt. What other excuses have we had? Red dirt. Too far. Don't like St. John's Road. What else? I was there with you, years ago. I was there with you in 1989. I tell you, I could have bought the house I bought in 1989, 172. I could have bought it for 135. I never bought it. Same thing. You don't take enough of the opportunities that come before you, right? No.
Somebody says it here. Successful persons take fearless moves.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one. You must take the opportunity when it come in front of you. So I give you an opportunity. I said to you, listen now. I see a piece of land. Land is 10 million. We need 9 people to join with me. 1 million each. You ponder. You have the million in the bank, you know. I said, sure. Who should run with money? You're not even going to look on the land. You don't know what me I talk about. Eh?
It could be the land of gold on it.
Yeah, you don't even get up, jump on a bus. I said, let me go see what the land is there talk about, you know. Look at it. Look at the opportunity. You don't. Your friend called you and said, hey, me go look on the house down the road, you know. Come follow me. You don't even follow your friend. You know what opportunity me get just to follow people? The hills of Draxar. Wanna see me a ball out now? Is a one of my YouTubers. What's her name again? I look up her name. And she called me. I said, Miss D, you know, say me see some land out of North Coast. I said, follow me, not go look on it. I follow her, you know. Me never know the place. I said, I follow her. Go look me and her walk through the place when the place not have no road nor nothing. And walk and go look and look on the land, and she actually said, yeah, she got pick that one, and she didn't end up buying the land. But I saw the opportunity. The only reason why I saw the opportunity is because I jump in my car from Kingston and drive up on the North Coast. Now remember, I wasn't getting any commission. I follow her. Go look on it. That's all I do. I follow her, go look on it because she beg me come with her. She not pay me to follow her. Nothing. She just wanted my opinion. Told her it's an excellent location. Excellent. I spoke to the developer. I said, can I sell these? He said, yes, man. And as soon as me start sell, I'm going to tell you, say, one of the best development you ever sell out. Yes. So, you must take the opportunity.
That's what happened to you for Tranquility Glades, too.
Exactly. Tranquility Glades, that development up in St. Mary, Content Retreat, that I sold as well. I was in the paper browsing one Sunday. One of my brethren wanted a container. 40-foot container. I see this container up on Mr. Petersfield up at the top of the name. I drive from Kingston to go to Petersfield to look on the container. When I drive, I see some construction are going over one place, down in one valley. And I said, no, man, I have to stop here, sir. And I went up. Went to Petersfield, looked at the container, never like it. Come back down, check, look up on side, I ask, who is the developer? Who's it? Here comes a man, a browning man on the Jamaica, and that's a eye color browning. Red skin browning, Jamaica. Mr. Scott. Chat up Mr. Scott. Mr. Scott, you doing this development? Yeah, man. And him show me 3-bedroom, 2-bedroom. And I say, can I sell the development? Him say, yeah, man, you can't sell. Make I tell you something. Me go back to Kingston and I forget about Mr. Scott and him development. I never sell one in a phase one. Not one in a phase one.
Yeah.
It's one day again now I had to go up there to look at some property. And I say, hold on a little bit. I forget about this place here. And I say, I dig down the inside of phase 2. And I say, Claudia, you're forgetting of this. And I saw now me start a piece of selling a phase 2. So let me tell you something. My granny used to say, not my granny, my grandaunt, Aunt Dolly. She said, Claudia, it's better you walk for nothing than sit down for something. She was the one. It was she did take me when my father threw me out and did a box romp on the road. A fair house me eventually, you know. And that's where I actually got pregnant when I had Tonya. That's where I was when I had Tonya. And me never forget when me have Tonya and now me at 17 and me did there me and Lily around the house and me get up and me da wash Tonya and nappy put them on line and me did them me at 17 and I work me not do nothing. And she said, no. You cannot sit in here doing nothing. Put on your clothes, put on your face, put on your makeup and go do your hair the time you have nice fluffy hair. Who did know me in the past don't say my hair done here so. Big fluffy. She said, get up and get out there. Not inside us. She teach me that. She said, not inside us. Leave the baby with me. And you go on out there. Nothing is out there. Nothing is in here. And I never forget her phrase. Better you walk for nothing than sit down and wait for something. Them time let me sit down there for come. For drop. Listen, she said, listen, no. You get up. Leave Tony with me. Come and wash the baby, kidnap you, everything, put them on the line. I have nothing else to do. So get up. Upon one of them walk, them me walk on the road. When I came cut and meet a young man named Nigel Clark. He was a barber. Nigel Clark? No, Nigel Clark, a banker. Nigel last name.
I don't remember.
Nigel, I still remember it. I meet Nigel and I meet Munchie. Very good friends at the time. And them introduced me to Heart. Heart, I give a paper for sign up. After school, if who leave school and now do nothing, now who drop out of school like me. And now do nothing. And them give me the paper and say, sign up the paper. And that's how my first go Heart. So people, if it is that you lose your work and you not have no work, I kid you not. Every day you get up, fix your face, fix your hair. Get up and put on your clothes and walk. You walk up the road and everywhere you walk, you ask, you have any vacancy? I remember a truck driver that used to work at the garbage company and we had to fire him. And him every day him come and sit down on my desk. But me not take my bag. I said, no, them not taking your bag. I said, listen to me. His name was Pedro. I said, Pedro, put on your clothes every day, walk, and every trucking company where you see, our company where you see look like the ministry, just go in there and ask them. Just leave your name and number and say you're a truck driver and you're looking at a job. I said, one day a driver now go turn up. And I you them I go call and so said, so done. He thanked me. He said, Miss D, thank you so much. Them call me. One day a driver never turn up and I hear them call. So guys, you don't sit around waiting for something. So somebody promises bring something come. You don't sit down wait for you, sit down wait for them for. You get up and you walk and you go look opportunity out the road, left, right, and center. Every day me get up and hit the streets, me see an opportunity. I kid you not. Me drive out of my house every single day. There's not a day that I'm sitting inside here. This morning we went to where? Here's Clarendon. And yesterday we were in Tony, you have good brain, man. Where were we yesterday? St. Elizabeth. Palmbrook Estate. I remember. We're in Palmbrook Estate yesterday. And we went from Palmbrook Estate, St. Elizabeth, and we drove all the way to Bosco Bellina St. Mary. Yeah. Would you believe that kind of driving?
And if I hadn't gone so they would have probably gone to the other end of Ochi.
Which was, we were trying to look at somewhere then.
It was in Discovery Bay?
Discovery Bay. Yeah, but we went to there first because we thought that's what we wanted to look at, and then we came back. Luckily for us, we had a driver with us. So Foster drove for us yesterday. So we shared the drive. I actually drive come back, which was a killer drive. I mean, hit the toll twice. It was a really killer drive, but we did it. So we actually drive out of our houses every day. Opportunities are not sitting around in your house if you think that. So the difference between successful people not so successful, is the fact that the successful people take more opportunities every day. They take take the opportunity. Them see the opportunity in front of them and them jump at it. Persons not so successful don't use up them opportunities. You look and you wonder, you ponder by the time you blink.
And the things with opportunities is you don't know if it's gonna work out really until you've taken the risk.
Until you have taken the risk. Now there's some opportunities that I make pass me now. Lord Jesus, only for them fly past me. But
some of them you come back with regret though.
Yes, like the farmland I should have bought. Some of you would have probably seen me showing it. There was a 10-acre farmland I was selling for 5 million with river, with taxi passes, right on the main, with stream. There's some go see nutmeg pan tree, pimento tree, you name it, it was there. And I hesitated. I should not have hesitated. I hesitated, but I've taken other opportunities. So I do take a lot of my opportunities that to jump in front of me. So you must take good opportunities with relationships, opportunities with finance, opportunities with friends. The opportunities are there, they're abundant. I mean, the creator just put them there for you to take, right? But some of you are afraid. And if it involves money, you're even more afraid. But remember, you can't eat the money. It's just money. Just remember that. If you lose it, you go back and you make it back. How is Palmbrook, Claudia? It's excellent. You're gonna see us sending out a video. We're selling a property in Palmbrook. Palmbrook is coming along, so you will see the videos. You will see how it is still. People, a lot of persons building. They're building. It's gonna be nice. They're building some serious houses. That's the thing with Jamaica. You give them a quarter acre land and them run with it. Them go to town.
Nothing less than a mansion.
Not less than a mansion. And I love my Jamaican people. Just go on, just give them the land and them just. That's what we say, guys. Just use the money and buy black and steel. Why not buy this? Just use your money and buy black and steel, right, Birdie? Don't buy anything else. So that one is coming out. How much is a country club near Belacos? 8 point or is 9?
For the apartment?
Yeah, the apartment. It's a 1-bedroom.
Yeah.
WhatsApp us, I will send it to you. It's 8 point. Can't remember, guys. Yeah.
It's 8 something though, I think. I don't think it reached 9 million.
I realized Maxine glad I opened YouTube. Lucasade. Lucasade just come on.
Yeah.
No, not Harmony, a private beach. Lucasade, you just come on. Where are you, Lucasade?
The beach.
Oh, you are at the beach.
Oh, beaches are open now?
Oh,
nice.
You know which beach you guys should go to? There's a beach at Draxall called the Cove. It's a private beach. You pay almost $500 to go inside. Beaches are open now. It's really a nice, clean beach.
The cliff is nice to look at.
The cliff is nice to look at too. I think I featured it in my videos. So it's right at the Nutside Express bus stop. So we're using Nutside Express on the main there. Nutside Express just opened a brand new facility for their buses and for customers. Really nice. Tony, I've used it.
Yeah.
So turn down that road and go straight down to the end, and you will come up on the beach. Very nice. On Saturdays and Sundays, actually have food. During the week, it's not so full, so you can enjoy it with your family, right? So that's a really good, clean beach. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna get Wally for overtime. No more questions. I think I answered everybody today.
Not all, but most.
I didn't answer everybody today, but I don't see anything I didn't answer. Just use your money and buy real estate. Use your money. Use your money and buy black and steel and those things. As a matter of fact, if you use your money and buy 10 windows,
Is someone here?
You could sell it back.
Can you answer my last question, please? I want to know the price for the lands you have available in Walkerswood at Monique for building a house.
What happened with can't get on our internet? Hold on. Let's try it on the phone itself. Let me just tell you quick. We can't get on. I don't know why. Tony, you sure something not wrong with your computer?
No, it should be picking up.
It said Monique. That's in St. Anne.
And Walkerswood.
I know there are some lands in Walkerswood. I remember again going to a client and looking at some in Walkerswood. Let's see if they're still available. St. Anne. We're talking about Monique. You sure your internet good for signal?
Yeah, Digicel internet we're on. What I don't understand is that it's picking up YouTube Live, so why it's not picking up? Unless YouTube Live is taking up a lot of bandwidth
today. We don't usually have that problem. Always just one coming out.
YouTube Walkerswood as well?
Yeah, let me just add the host to this. Let me see maybe. That host I'm going to show. Alright, 3 come up now. So I have a 15 million Walkerswood. So it's a residential lot. It's a residential lot. Oh, this must be a big land.
What size is it?
Eltham. The person who wanted the 1 and 2 acre land, I think is Eltham. It's 1 and 1.38 acre of land. Maybe only if we can do a subdivision on this. Let me see. Looking for a quiet, peaceful place to build your dream home in a rural setting. If you're ready, then 60,000 square feet. which is 1.3 acres of land available in the cool hills of Friendship Heights Walker Zone, St. Anne. All utilities are available and only 15 minutes from motor rails. It don't sound like a buy. I wish I could show it to you, but I can't. Just send me a WhatsApp, I send it to you. It is, let's see. I know this. Go through Fern Gully after you leave Colgate. When you enter Walkers, we'll take a left turn at the Hopewell signpost. Continue for about 100 meters. Look out for the white columns with black gates on the left and enter and take a right turn. That's 7 and 8 on the left. All right. I think I know the scheme. All right. So this one is Phoenix. Is this land? This is a house. 6-bedroom. That's too much. And this is a house too. So you have a 6-bedroom house for 49 million. So right now in Walker's Wood, there is only one piece of land for sale. And that's 1.38 acres, as it says. All right, so that's it. Do you have any more questions? That's it?
Somebody says, is there only 1-bedroom apartment at the country club near Bella Acres?
Yes, only 1 bedrooms they have left. I think that they had 2 bedrooms too.
I believe so.
Yeah, 2-bedroom houses, but those are finished, I understand. So they have 1-bedroom apartment. You know who will have 1-bedroom apartment? To Edmond Reach out in Montego Bay. They will have 1-bedroom apartments as well. Mm-hmm. If you want an apartment, you can think of those too. All right, everybody, you're right. To get bonus. How much minutes? 40 minutes? 50 minutes. All right, so thank you so much for joining us. Next week, I'll have a topic for you. This week was busy, so I couldn't get to it in time. But next week, I'll have one for you. So I'll see you next week. Have a beautiful week, productive. Call me up all the things coming out this week. We have Waterford, we have Palmbrook Estates, we have P.S. Clarendon.
What's the other one called?
What's the other one? The one we did today.
Something Haven.
Buckhaven. Buckhaven, which is out in Clarendon. It's a house, 6 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms. Yeah, and there's some other stuff coming, but I can't remember now. But just keep posted. I remember those of you who don't subscribe yet, subscribe to the channel. Remember to like. It helps with our algorithm. And remember to share the video. So share with your family and let them know that we're on and that we give you good advice and all of that. Somebody asked if lands are available in St. Thomas or Portland near the beach. Yes, there is a development going on near the beach right now. There is event. Send us a WhatsApp. I will tell you. Yes, Birdie, we'll kiss Xander. We'll kiss him. We kiss him all the time, actually. I'm tired of it now. Yeah. All right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. Bye.